But yeah, I guess we'll just open it up then. So
you can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Monday.
Welcome to the 3-0 podcast where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace,
Shane and Petty,
and your boy Jeff.
And we are in the building, y'all. What's going on?
Yeah,
happy belated Father's Day.
Yeah, belated Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah. It is Father's Day as we're shooting this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we fresh off the live podcast. How'd y'all feel doing the live podcast? And then Jeff, that was your first time on stage.
First time on stage.
So
man.
yeah, how was it? Were you getting nervous?
So I didn't give myself the space to like sit down and stew in it and just be nervous.
You were just like, I'm just gonna go.
So I just went for it. Yeah. I had a busy week coming up to it, and I just kind of just ran right into it. I was like, oh shit, I'm doing a show now. So
got you. Okay. Yeah.
It was in there.
It wasn't that bad though.
Man, like when I got on initially, it was like I was at the lights. It was hot. I felt that. And then I was like, all right, man. I was like, once we were up there chilling for a little bit, we got it going. I was like, I felt the rhythm. I was like, okay, it's just shit we've been doing.
Yep, exactly.
And it just,
And you could barely see the audience anyway.
You really can. You really can barely see.
I think that's that's something that a lot of people don't know. People always ask, man, how you get in front of all these people and even do a rap show? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. You only see the first 5 rows.
Yeah.
After that, that's if
Shadows.
you can see the first 5 rows.
If you can, yeah.
That's if you can see that. Sometimes you can only see the first 2 rows, and then the rest, it's people standing in the dark.
Yeah.
I can't even see their eyes.
You see lights.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah, the lights is hitting you so hard to light you on stage.
Right.
That those people, I ain't bothered by those people out there because it's just maybe. But now that's why intimate rooms are like more legit, or not more legit, but like some people like intimate rooms more. Like Mac Miller would do a concert before an album would come out, and it would be 100 people.
Oh, yeah, very
people,
intimate.
150 people.
Yeah,
that's it. It's just him. That like the tiny desk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's bright in there.
And it's
like,
bright. The lights are on. We can all see each other.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So those are more intimate. Those I feel like you don't have to try as hard though either. Not try as hard, but it's a way that you deliver it differently. It's the way that you deliver music and talking. Like
you have to work a big crowd differently than you do a small crowd.
For sure.
But so I really think that with the small crowd thing, if you're doing comedy or something like that, silence is really felt.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Really felt.
That's true.
But you might be, you might be able to keep your roots. You might not, feel that pressure so much in the larger room.
Yeah.
If it's a lot of people.
Ain't nothing worse than you being on stage and you can hear everybody talking. Because when everybody's talking, oh my God. Bruh, there's been times I've been at a show, and I'm sure it's happened to me. I'm not going to act like we've always like impressed the crowd. But I definitely have heard where if everybody's talking and nobody's paying attention.
Oh, man.
When you're on stage or just in the crowd, I'm like, yo, these are a bunch of side conversations.
Happening, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, that's the word. The best bet that you can have is complete silence.
Yeah, it's not good.
Even though that could be nerve-wracking too. And for some reason, in the moment, anytime I've done a rap show and it's been silent, in the moment, I be mad, and it honestly makes me perform harder.
Yeah, because you're trying to get them into it.
I was like, these motherfuckers acting like I'm trash. Like, that's literally how it feels when they're silent. When you're silent and you're performing these songs, I'm like, nobody's ever told me this beat was whack.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody, even if they don't like my words.
Yeah.
I have always seen people be like, yo, who made this beat?
Give me something. Yeah.
Yeah, so when it's silent, but then I just come to realize that like when it's silent, these motherfuckers are locked in.
Sometimes that's the case. Yeah, sometimes like
yeah.
people don't really like show their emotions
They're
like that
locked
if
in.
they're into something.
Yeah, when they're into and that's what I noticed.
They're just locked in when they're
a
actually.
lot of the time. I would say 80%. I'll be even saying maybe 80 to 90% of the times I've been performing something, and it's just been silent. And all I've gotten was the courtesy ending clap or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the call back. You know what I'm saying? But when I got off stage, everybody wanted to come up and be like, "Yo, you killed that."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's so. It is like silence is good, but like it's the side talk that'll kill you.
Yeah.
The side talk will just tear you up, bro.
That's true.
You know what threw me off though at the live show? The only thing about the audio, the Bulls intro, I could not hear the highs.
Yeah, I think I couldn't either. That's true. Yeah.
So you know how the Bulls intro, the song that we came out to, was like that. When we played it in here, that part was pretty prominent.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to.
Oh, you couldn't hear that part.
When we were backstage,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know the beat just started.
Yeah.
I know I should be hearing more noise, and I'm like, I don't hear it back here, and that might just be that maybe because the way the track was mixed or the way that the sound was set up.
Yeah.
It could
We
be the
didn't
acoustics
clear
or
that.
something.
Yeah, because they might not have had the tweeter part. The monitor might not have been to capture that sound, so we would have never heard it because the speakers facing us weren't picking that up. We were just picking the low part up, the mids and the lows.
Yeah.
It was crazy though, because I was started panicking a little bit because I was like, did I download some ghetto ass version of the song? Like I'm thinking I did something wrong.
You thought
Yeah.
you had downloaded
I thought I downloaded the wrong version because I didn't hear the beat that I thought I downloaded.
a non-copyrighted version.
Exactly. The remake version.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I thought I downloaded a YouTube remake for a second. I was like, Lord Jesus. But it was the right version. It's just it wasn't tweeted out right, I guess, or whatever.
No.
But the live show was good though. We had a good ass time. I know I had a good ass time.
Yeah, I told
No,
Jeff
it's good.
like I think I was talking to you, but it's just saying like how like when I just got there, like I saw like how many people were out there, and I was just like it took me aback because I was like, yeah, it was a full house,
It was packed.
and I was just
Yeah.
like, oh,
every seat
shit.
was filled.
And then my heart started like racing a little
It
bit.
did?
And then I like went to the bathroom and I like gave myself like an inner
Had to
like
calm down
pep
for a
talk.
second. Yeah.
Well,
You had a
not-
little 8
I
Mile
wasn't
moment.
freaking out, but it was just like, yeah. I had to like look in the mirror and in my head say like one, we've done this before,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
and two is
right.
like, no, we got this. Just go out there and be yourself.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
No.
I just took a breath or two and then just went back out there, did a couple stretches because my joints and shit were tightening up. Yeah.
Nigga, I feel like the last couple of days I've been getting tight, and I'm like, the last couple of days I just be like, why my neck kind of hurt?
Yo.
I want to start doing yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that loosens you up.
Yeah,
I pulled
man.
something in my neck the other day while showering, like for real.
Damn.
My shit
washing
is
my
there.
face, because I probably do scrub
go-
my face way too hard anyway, honestly. And it's probably like what showed me that.
Yeah.
But I was scrubbing my face,
Yo,
man.
you turn washing your face into an extreme sport.
Yeah.
You hurting yourself in the process.
Yeah.
Damn.
Something in the middle here.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't turn, you can't do like this
That's
weird
how
turn
I'm on,
motion.
I'm on that right now.
I'm on that right now. Too.
I'm on that right now.
I slept bad last night.
Yeah.
That's my excuse.
I think that was mine. I
Yeah.
think I slept bad one time
my
because
neck was turned when I woke up.
at this
so.
point right here, I'm starting to feel something.
Yep.
We old, man.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's just
crazy.
like when you're getting old, like if you reach for your drink, you'll probably crack some.
Yeah,
Right.
if you reach the wrong way.
Yeah. Hear little popping noises when you squat and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
hate
already know.
that.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
why yoga is probably good. I imagine it keeps you
Yeah,
like
because then it loosens you up. Yeah.
flexibility. Yeah, these things are good.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Did I miss this text?
Who's text?
We're gonna have a guest come in at some point.
Mm. Yeah.
I text, but like 9 minutes later.
Mhm.
So the guest.
The best guest.
The guest.
Speak from your chest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I guess that's really about it though.
Mhm.
Is that what we've been doing?
Good night.
since then?
No.
Yeah, see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yeah,
MBJ
22
3
minutes.
Podcast. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's less than.
See y'all
22
next week.
minutes.
Yeah.
It's less than 22 minutes because I was tweaking sounds.
Oh yeah.
I just had it
Yeah.
running while I was tweaking sounds. So it's
Oh.
probably-
Oh. Okay. I didn't
We
even
probably
know.
have to cut off 12 minutes of that.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, we ain't been going for that long.
Yeah.
But we'll hold one of the topics
Okay.
until the guest comes.
Yeah.
Because he is a Drake fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we want to.
And when Well, should we talk about it?
We'll just wait.
Yeah, we'll just wait. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna
We'll
ask
just
a
wait.
question.
Let's go to the next thing. We'll just go to something else on here.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what on this list is Stranger. I got excited as fuck for a second. Stranger Things. Yeah, Stranger Things season 4 part 2. Did that come out?
No, I think they put
it's
I think
coming
they,
out.
Yeah. I think
Soon,
it's
like
in
in the
Very
fall,
soon.
like in the fall or something like that, like August or something like that.
Right.
I don't know what is it with all these TV shows like splitting their either latest or last season into 2, because Atlanta is doing the same thing.
Well, not even that. That's just how they're doing every Netflix show now, I think.
Really?
Yeah, all the Netflix. They don't want you binging the entire thing anymore.
They give you half.
They want to give you half, or they'll give you 3 at a time.
Yeah.
Or they'll give it to you once a week. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how they're coming out on TV schedules now.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's just because it's this final season. I think they're just doing that for everybody.
Really?
Like I don't think we're ever
Atlanta.
gonna
I think that might be the last one from what I heard, but I thought with Stranger Things, maybe I heard wrong, but I thought they were saying like this was like the last.
It is. It is, though.
Yeah,
It is.
But Atlanta, it might be as well. But I can't remember. There has to be like a third show that is like splitting.
But like a perfect example, I think Ozark, they had their final season, which I think was but I think was
half.
Season,
They split it too.
Was season 5, but they also did it the season before that.
They did?
They did.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
maybe
I think so.
They really? I remember.
I think they did. I think they did.
Okay.
I think they might have had 2 seasons with splits.
Okay.
I know for sure Money Heist, every season has been split.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Okay.
Every
Walking
season,
Dead used to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think it's just a strategy so that you're not binging through the whole thing because
Yeah, and you're stretching it out. You
Right.
know, like,
yeah, you're stretching out the popularity.
You
so
draw
can
your
really,
hype out.
and you're getting your numbers really boosted.
Yeah, like the movies started doing it first with Harry Potter splitting the last 2 movies. Yeah. Hunger Games split their last 2 movies.
You know, I wonder how much of that was a money grab. I remember them saying,
like Death, whatever.
They
part
gave
1.
they gave us the excuse during Harry Potter that the book was so big, that they need to break it into 2 movies so they don't miss anything. But honestly, bruh, it wasn't, bruh.
You know,
just to get one more hit.
It was the money, bruh. Because I'm gonna tell
Hunger
you right
Games
now,
did it too.
Because the first thick ass Harry Potter book was the 4th movie.
Yeah.
And they gave us 1 movie for that.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
They for sure gave us 1 movie for that.
But I mean, what I will say though, with a lot of those movies that are books that are made from books, a lot of times I feel like they should have split them anyway because there's so many details that a book has that they just can't fit into a movie that's only unless it's gonna be Lord of the Rings 4 hours.
Yeah.
Speaking of a long ass 4-hour movie, a movie I still have not seen, but I know it's good is The Irishman.
Yeah.
Oh, The Irishman. Yeah.
You haven't seen it either?
No, I have. Yeah, I have.
It's
Yeah,
fire,
it was like 3 hours. I wouldn't say fire, but it's like it's not like Goodfellas or anything. But but it's solid. It's solid.
I know it won awards and stuff like that too.
Yeah, it was nominated for Best Picture. There were only just little sketchy things here and there where it's just like because that's when de-aging was really new. And they didn't perfect it yet, so I'm just like, you're calling, Robert De Niro a kid, and he's clearly he's 70-something playing 20-something, but he looks 50-something.
Right. Okay.
They don't have quite right. Yeah.
And there is a scene where he's like, he throws somebody on the street and he's like kicking them, but the way he's kicking them, you can tell he
looks old and stiff.
He kicking him like a 70-year-old.
But the sound effects is like,
of course,
it's like gentle. I was like, ooh, that was a little shoddy. But story wise, it was like really compelling and shit, and sad because it's all about like, is it? Yeah,
it's all about.
No.
Is it all about being like an old gangster in the life?
It's just
the
way it ends, without giving it away. But it's just like it's just about like being young and doing gangster shit, and then one day you turn around and you're old, and then people today don't know who you are and what you've done. Like it's like how through time we all get forgotten.
Yeah, and on top of that, a lifestyle to where you're never gonna be famous.
Yeah.
You're not. You can't be famous.
You can't be famous. Yeah.
You can't be a famous hitman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
not every mobster is known.
Right.
It's
but
like in the history books.
A good one's probably not known.
Yeah.
That is true.
How fast time goes by.
We only know the really famous ones.
Yeah.
Because those are the guys that get to do it, and then walk away from it and go get a villa in Costa Rica somewhere.
Or some shit, yeah.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? I keep bringing this up, but I haven't spoke about it on the podcast yet. Another show. Did y'all see Peaky Blinders?
No,
Y'all
but
seen
my
all of them?
cousin
I haven't seen
Andre
the
keeps
newest
telling me
season.
about it.
For
and
real?
I have, yeah, he loves it. So if
It's like that.
oh, okay,
It's
all right.
like that, dog.
He
Wait,
told me
one
that.
just
Like
dropped. Did a new season?
The final season dropped. So,
Okay, yeah,
so
so
it's
I've
a
seen
final.
the new season,
so
yeah.
Peaky Blinders is over, and it just ended not too long ago. Maybe like no more than 2 weeks ago as well.
Okay.
So it's still semi fresh, but damn, it's good, bruh. And what I enjoy about it so much is that I can say that's one show in a while I was very satisfied with the ending.
Okay.
I was very
Alright.
satisfied. I didn't see it coming.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, I just feel like it's rare when we come together and be like, nigga, that shit was like, we knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
feel like we all can telegraph every show that we watch now. Even
Yeah.
when it's an interesting concept, there's a level of telegraphing that we all can, especially because we watch so many TV shows
Right.
and movies, just us in general. So
Yeah.
that one, I was fully bought into the character. I was
Yeah.
fully bought into that fucking storyline.
Yeah.
100%.
It's a good story. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what Andre, he was like telling me, like maybe over the past 2 years. Like, but I keep forgetting because there's so many things.
You know what? For some reason, with Peaky Blinders, I first started watching it at your house, and this is years ago. It came out.
Yeah. So there's a lot of seasons, right?
Yeah, it's 6 seasons, but
Okay, all right.
it's been on for like more than 6 years, though, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
like
Oh,
the
yeah,
life
same,
of it
yeah.
has been more than 6 years.
Yeah.
Right.
And I like the star, Cillian Murphy. If anything, I feel like he should have been a bigger star
good actor.
because
What's his name again?
Cillian Murphy. I believe that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, he was Scarecrow and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
there's
like
a lot of good actors in it. There's
Yeah. Oh, really?
Tom Hardy's in
Tom
it.
Hardy's in
oh,
it.
I did hear he
Bruh,
was.
Tom Hardy. Tom
yeah.
Hardy's up there for me.
Yeah.
His character.
Oh yeah,
his character is fucking scary in that shit.
His character is terrible.
Yeah, man. He was like
One of the best villains.
Yeah.
One of the best. Alfie Solomon. That's the character's name. Alfie Solomon is in my top. I think Alfie Solomon's in my top 10 of supervillains.
Yeah.
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
For sure. He might be in the top 5, but
Yeah.
I really enjoy Alfie Solomon. Just fucking crazy.
Man.
The mind games he played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then Tom Hardy's presence too.
Oh yeah, he always
Sold
has a
it.
menacing
So
presence.
sold that shit.
The ability to like convey that like somebody that he's a dangerous person while being calm in a weird way.
yeah.
And like really, it's like he has this thing he can do. He
I
can
watched
just
a little
you know.
YouTube video on it, and they were just like unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
Right, and I guess that's what it
Just
is.
like,
Yeah,
just like how the
Yeah.
Joker, and he's a talker too.
yeah.
So it's never just you owe me some money, boom. It's there's a 4 or 5 minute speech
Yes.
before
Right.
something happens,
Right.
And you don't ever know if this story he's telling you is
No,
gonna lead up to
that's
somebody
right.
getting
That's
hurt,
right.
Yeah.
or it's just a story he wants to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time Alfie starts going on a rant, you're like, where is this going?
Yeah.
You wanna know.
Where's this going? Because you gonna lose your mind? Are you cool? Are you
Right,
okay
yeah.
right now?
Because his
Yeah.
stability is in question,
Yeah.
Highly in question.
and that makes for a crazy villain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It was good, bro. It's good, dog.
Yeah, I'ma check it out.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it
it's a
really
good show.
picks up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it starts off lit. Honestly,
Yeah,
to me,
yeah.
it starts off good. It really
Yeah.
didn't have no L's.
Now,
I think the first season might be the best season.
Oh really?
You think so?
Maybe second.
I don't know. I just kind of binged it all within the last couple months or the last couple weeks,
Yeah.
down up to the outro. I'm trying to think of what was the best season.
I haven't
I'm-
seen 6 though, so
You haven't.
that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen the new one. I haven't seen
Oh,
the newest
got
season,
to.
but I've
Got
seen
to.
I've seen everything else. I just
Got
didn't
to.
realize it was a whole season to drop.
But this is what I also found out in my obsession with Peaky Blinders recently, of how good it is. I found out this is the format they're going with. So the show is over, but they always had planned once the show ends, one feature film,
Oh yeah.
and then it's done.
Yeah.
So it's like you get 6 seasons of the show developing, and then we still have a movie.
Yeah.
And it's like the lines of the story that they left open still felt extremely closed.
Yeah.
But I can see where you can open those lines up and make a fire movie.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. They're starting to film the movie at the top of next year.
Yeah.
So it'll probably come out in 2024.
Nice.
So I mean, you got plenty of time before the movie comes out.
And that's
You know what I'm
happening to like a lot of TV shows. I don't watch Downton Abbey, but Downton Abbey is
That came to mind.
everywhere. Like
saying? I never heard of that.
Yeah, the British drama TV show that takes place in like the early 1900s.
Early 1900s.
You know? Yeah, but you know, like people are just like obsessed with it, but I know that there's at least 2 movies because I've seen like previous Downton Abbey, the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, a lot of I think the show Community that Donald Glover used to be on. They were supposed to do like a 6 seasons and a movie. They never did a movie. But
how many seasons did they make it? They had a couple seasons.
Was it 6?
That was like a cult classic.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
was like a cult classics.
Well, that's
Cult
what people were
classic.
campaigning for on Twitter. They were saying, and they
Gotcha.
made it like a hashtag. Come on, 6 seasons in a movie, so they could get the network to actually do it. But they never did it because you know.
I
like,
didn't realize that
Donald
was a
Glover left.
formula.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I don't think it was a formula. I think they kind of like started it.
Gotcha.
You know that idea.
Right.
And then like
it used to be the other way around, right?
A movie.
Oh,
and
there
TV
have
show.
been movies, that have
Really
turned
popular
into
movie
TV
shows.
shows.
Turned into
True,
TV shows.
but normally
Yeah.
it's not about the main character. They'll take a side character.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You know, if a movie comes out first and then they
Mhm.
make a TV show,
Yeah.
I feel like it's normally not about the main character. It's about the side character.
Yeah, or sometimes they'll have like a TV show where it's like a TV show that comes out is a spin-off of another TV show. Like sometimes like when I go back into like the golden age of like television, like back in the 50s and 60s and all that stuff, and like I'll be watching something talking about a classic TV show and I'll be like, yeah, this character that this TV show is based on, it was based on this character that appeared in this other successful TV show that was running before then, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
Right.
So then that happens too, like spin-off TV shows.
Yeah, that makes sense too. That makes sense
Endless content.
for sure.
Yeah, they were doing it all even back then.
Yeah.
Wring the rag dry.
Yeah, for sure. That's how we're gonna get on that point. Look, we're gonna get on that too. The way I'm putting these clips out, I'm wringing these motherfuckers dry.
Yeah.
I give you a 2-minute clip,
Yeah.
and I'm proud to say that the Lady London interview is the one that, because that's the channel, views and growth wise, that keeps our channel alive right now. The Lady London interview.
Yeah.
And that's because she's the most popping person.
Yeah.
So that we've ever interviewed, like globally or internationally.
Yeah.
Nationally, I said globally and internationally, even though those are the two same things.
Yeah,
but globally and
I have to say it twice.
Right. Globally and nationally.
Yeah.
But long story short, so anytime Lady London would go viral, our interview would go up.
Yeah.
Anything, if she dropped a freestyle, we got 1,000 views,
Yeah.
800 views, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Consistently over the last 3 months, for the last couple years since the interview's been done, she brings in at least 800 to 1,000 views every 3 months. So what I did is I chopped that 1 hour and 15-minute interview up to like 8 clips.
Yeah.
And I started putting them out.
That's how you do it.
And 2 of them are really working. 2 of them are really working. It's at like 200 views.
Okay.
170 or 200 views. And I'm like, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, you're like, okay, you just got to clip it up.
Yeah. Because the way I titled those is Lady London gives opinion on Kodak Black. So now anytime Kodak Black goes viral, the clip is going to get views.
Yeah.
So now anytime Kodak goes viral or Lady London goes viral, we go catch both.
Ah.
And then also on that clip, Lady London, I have 2 different videos all about the same topics. Lady London gives opinion on Kodak Black about Nipsey Hussle. And then the next one is Lady London gives opinion on Lauren London and Nipsey Hussle's relationship. Those 2 are doing well right now.
Nice.
Those 2 are doing well right now.
Hey, the same thing happens to one of my videos that I made back in like 2013. I made this mock video of
The
Yoda singing
I was about to ask about
the R.
Yoda.
Kelly song, I Believe I Can Fly.
That shit had like
that.
100,000 views years ago.
Yeah, but I
is it
titled it
now?
I Can Fly, I Believe. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't checked yet. I haven't checked to see where it is.
I'm gonna
But
look it
I
up
just
right
know,
now.
like, whenever, like, the latest Star Wars movies were coming out,
Right.
I would just start, I would start
Automatically
getting,
do it.
like, comments and people just, like, oh, this shit is funny. How I've never seen this. And there's,
Oh,
like,
man.
every couple of, every time something Star Wars is big, Obi-Wan is, a show right now. But anytime Star Wars has a bump of popularity.
138,000 views.
138,000?
Yeah, 138,000 views.
Yeah.
Shane's
Star Wars,
video
man.
has. Oh, we can play it. Yeah, because this is yours.
That's
Y'all
true.
about,
yeah.
y'all about to hear.
That's
Y'all
right.
about to hear Shane.
Yeah. Sing.
Could not go on. I used to think that I
I took all his lyrics and then put them backwards like Yoda.
An awful song, and life was nothing but
So it doesn't make any sense.
true love. But now I know the meaning of the
I put the lyrics, right?
everlasting arms
Okay,
I'm
alright.
leaning on.
Yeah.
And he filled it with Star Wars footage.
Yeah.
Do it, then I can believe it if I just do it. There's nothing I can fly. I believe. I believe I can. Every night and day I think about it.
That shit is crazy.
I just came up with that idea like one night, and I did that like in my mom's closet or something like that. I just recorded my voice with the camera close to my mouth and just sang that shit.
Yo, you could do that for every new song that comes out, probably.
Yeah, you're really
Yeah.
good.
And go fucking viral.
That's true. I never even thought of that, like
I didn't even think
keeping
about
that up of like doing maybe popular songs with Yoda and just putting the words in the way that he would say it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Star
Yeah.
Wars community
And-
will
and-
float you.
Yeah.
They damn sure will. You'll be monetized in 3
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
You do all the hit songs. WAP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you do the hits. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I guess I
Like,
just never thought of like copyright how it would work. Because even
only
I'm
thing-
surprised
the
that's
only
even still
thing-
up.
Right. I am
Just
surprised.
copyright.
Well, the reason I'm not is because that instrumental is a remake.
Okay.
And those are your lyrics.
Oh yeah.
Those are
yeah.
technically your
You wrote it,
lyrics.
Yeah.
And that's your voice. You're doing the
Yeah.
performance.
I thought they would have got it at least on the melody or something.
Nah,
Yeah.
because
Or maybe it's just like anything before 2015 or something like that. Maybe it's just like whatever.
I think,
So that's not even a cover.
Because that was 2013.
I
so.
think whoever owns the Yoda character will come at you before
Yeah.
any of the music
You
artists.
mean
would.
Star Wars?
Star Wars,
Or
yeah.
Lucasfilm?
for the clips, for the Star Wars.
Oh,
clips.
yeah.
Way
Well,
before.
nah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know
bruh.
because I mean
think
that's a
you're
fair
good.
use. That
That's-
may be like a
that's
fair
exactly-
use.
That's fair use.
Loophole somewhere.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
If
for
it's
sure.
comedy, maybe.
Think
If
about
it's
every-
satire, maybe it won't
Think
count.
about every academics video. It's just a bunch of videos and images of that person while he's talking with his voice over it.
Yeah.
He don't lose monetized money off of that. So
Yeah.
that's how a lot
Or
of
there's
people,
like tons of people like imitating like
Everybody
famous
does it.
stars or famous characters or whatever.
right. Oh, true.
On-
Yeah,
on-
impersonation ones.
Yeah, online
Right.
Yeah.
and shit.
That's true.
Yeah, so
That's true.
Yeah,
But who
that'd
knows?
be crazy. You do wet ass pussy. Yeah,
Yeah.
You do WAP. You do all the crazy stuff. Bad and bougie.
yeah.
That'd be crazy in the Yoda voice.
Bad
In
and
the Yoda
bougie.
voice.
Bougie and bad.
Okay,
What
now
if-
rewriting those would be crazy though.
Would it call bougie and bad?
Yeah.
Because he always like
What?
bougie and bad.
Okay,
the
now check
last
this
sentence
out.
at the front.
What if you do over the next year? You do 10 of them.
Yeah.
And they really go crazy, and you become. You got to do live shows for this. What if it's like you're getting booked to perform
Yeah.
these songs?
My throat to go out because even
Like
just
Weird
doing
Al
that song.
Yankovic.
Right? Yeah. Weird Al. Oh man, he made a whole career.
He damn sure did.
How did
yeah.
that copyright wise work? I know there's a movie coming out about him soon, and
I'd be
fucking
interested to see it. Then.
fucking Harry Potter's playing him.
What?
Daniel,
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe.
Radcliffe. Yeah, he's playing Weird Al. The trailer's out.
I wonder how his business did. Yeah, I wonder how that did work.
Yeah,
because-
that's what I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I
he
feel
did,
like the music industry was even more crazy.
all those big Michael Jackson songs.
Yeah,
like
just
you-
Michael alone,
Does
you
Michael
know
get
you ain't
royalties for that?
They
It
or-
would
probably
be-
is.
Did the beats the beats would be like one key off or something?
No. He used to do exactly the same
Yeah,
instrumental. He did a Nirvana song. Like it smells like Teen
I
Spirit.
just heard the Nirvana one. maybe
Yeah.
2 days ago.
I forgot what he
Damn,
called
bro.
that one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where I heard. I don't know. Some radio station. It just randomly happened. And I was like, oh wow, this is not Nirvana.
Weird
But-
Al
Yeah.
Malkovich.
Yeah.
He kind of looked like Howard Stern.
Yeah, he did.
Like he had Howard Stern vibes.
Yeah.
like that. Long
Same curly
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
Glasses
like-
and shit.
And tall looking. You're like Talls. But
He still looks the same, by the way. He's like he hasn't really like
probably
aged
just
at
got
all.
gray. It's probably his hair.
He
Probably,
probably, he probably just colors it. or-
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he looks exactly the same.
Damn, I'm down to see that movie because I
Yeah.
do wonder what his life was like.
Yeah.
Because like, where did he start? Was he?
How did he come up with that idea?
I feel like he was like a stand-up comedian first, probably.
I
or
have
something.
no idea.
Probably.
But there's
Yeah.
been quite a few comedians that have used music to boost their career. What's that dude's name? I think it was a white dude named Andy. He was on Saturday Night Live too.
Yeah, and Jim Carrey played him in the movie.
Andy
Andy Kaufman.
No, I'm not thinking of Andy Kaufman. I'm
okay,
thinking
okay.
of new age
New
in
age.
the 2000s, late. 2000s.
Oh, Was he in the Hangout movie? Hangover movies? Fat
Yeah,
Stubby?
He be talking crazy.
Zach Galifianakis.
Is that him?
I don't. Well, if that's the guy
he
you're
did
talking
he
about.
did do like musical comedy stand up,
Yeah, I can't not remember.
kind of like
'cause
how Bo Burnham does.
Oh yeah, Bo Burnham. Oh yeah, Bo Burnham is like one of those like Renaissance people like Jamie Foxx and Donald Glover and shit.
Yes,
Where
yes.
they do everything.
Yeah,
Huh?
it was funny.
Okay, that's not him. Yeah, Galifianakis.
Yeah, Galifianakis.
Rihanna has a song with this nigga. Hold on.
Yes. Oh wait.
Rihanna has a song with this nigga
Wait,
that I'm
he
talking
does?
about.
Oh, from Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Andy Samberg.
That's
There
it.
we go.
I knew.
Oh,
I
man.
thought it was.
My
Andy.
bad. I said
Yeah.
that a minute ago. I just said it quietly.
Okay,
Oh, you did?
No, and
I did.
I started it off by saying I think his name is Andy.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
was like Andy Samberg.
Oh, I didn't even hear.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Andy
you're right.
Samberg. Yup. Yeah. Him.
Yeah.
He made a popping career. Off
Yeah,
of his
The
music.
Lonely Island. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still actually like.
He was playing. Remember Dick
I'm
in
on,
the
I'm on a
Box?
boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
yeah,
was
Dick in
the
the Box.
first. That was the first one, I think.
That was with Justin Timberlake.
No,
That
no,
was
the
the-
first one. Oh well, that
Oh,
one
that's
did
right.
get big, but there was. I remember this was like 2005 or something.
I
And
know what
he
you're talking about. Something
started-
about a boat, right? Something about it.
I'm on
They
the
had a
boat.
song. Yeah, they had a
Yeah.
song called
Yep.
Lonely Island. They had a song called The Boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about there was Lazy Sunday. There was a song called Lazy Sunday. I
Okay.
remember in 2005.
That was the
him-
first one.
That's when he had like long hair.
Yes.
Yeah, him and this guy, they were like rapping about a lazy Sunday and getting some cupcakes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that was like the first SNL viral thing to go off. You
Yeah.
know? Then
Remember,
later on, you know.
remember Adam Sandler used to make like comedic audio stuff. He used to
Oh,
make like sketches
based off
and-
his characters and shit.
Yeah, just random sketches,
Yeah.
and then he had a bunch of rap songs and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Adam was grinding, man.
yeah, man.
Still grinding. Have y'all seen the new movie?
Kinda
Oh
fun.
no, I haven't
Hustle.
seen it.
Heard
Yet.
it's good.
It
I haven't
was
seen
pretty
it.
Yeah, I'm
dope.
hearing
It was
it's
pretty
good,
dope,
too.
man.
I
It was
heard
actually
it's
I'm hearing it's
pretty
good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
decent
do
movie.
want to watch it.
Everybody
But I
loves
have-
like when he gets serious, like when he has a serious role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do too.
He got like every NBA player in it, of course, because
He loves basketball. You know, he is playing into that stereotype of Jews loving basketball
Dude,
Yeah.
ball though, man.
because he made 2 movies about basketball so far. Yeah, 2. Yeah, like
What do you mean?
Oh
What was the
yeah.
other one?
Well,
you know some
Uncut
basketball-
Gems.
I was Uncut Gems, I guess.
But
'cause he bet on
basketball
it,
is
though.
in
He's betting on
every.
ball.
Yeah, he was betting on basketball. Yeah,
Basketball is in everything he ever does.
is it?
He's a basketball
Yeah.
fan. I'm telling you, Duke.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
yeah, he'd be
yeah,
at the games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'd
yeah,
be at the
yeah.
games.
He's for sure a super fan
Yeah.
of basketball. Like,
But it's just I remember hearing of the stereotype of Jews being into basketball, and then like it started to make me wonder. It's like, oh, I wonder why that is. Yeah,
man, it's them Chinese too, man. They into
Yeah.
basketball for real, for real.
yeah.
Them Chinese niggas be out there on the court, bro. They be ready to ball you the fuck up, bro. That shit be real.
Their league is going crazy. Yeah, they're farming
Yeah.
them over there.
Yeah, they are. Let's see what else. Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle announced a joint stand-up show.
I haven't heard about this.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I haven't.
I remember because I don't know if it was a tester run, but you know when they did that,
I know when he got attacked on stage.
right? I think that was when they announced it or something like that.
Oh, really?
I think so. But obviously the attack on stage took precedent over that. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I
Yeah.
think that was when they announced it, and I was like, "Oh, they about to sell out everything." I mean, they was
Yeah.
gonna sell out anyway.
Yeah.
But you just had
Even
this
if it was just
moment-
Chris Rock, because
Right, even if it was
everybody
just
wants to
Chris-
hear.
Or just
right?
Dave
Both
Chappelle.
of them,
Or
yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do one stadium. It's like they're doing one stadium show, and like the UK or some shit. I don't know. Honestly, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure someone of y'all know, but I know it's just one show. It's not a tour.
Oh.
My bad. I said
Oh.
tour. It's just one big ass show that they're both gonna do.
So it's gonna be a
Okay.
special.
It's gonna be a
You
big
think?
special.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Well, they have to film it, right?
Yeah, yeah. It'll be a special, so we'll be able to see it. I'm
Oh,
sure.
damn, and Netflix?
Might be.
Give it a tandem
Damn.
show.
That'd be a heavy
They're gonna
bag.
trade off. They're gonna trade off like.
Oh, there'll be a
Like
what do you
a
call
rap
it?
Yo,
Negotiation
that'd be
war.
crazy. That'd be crazy. Or it's just you get both of them in the same night. Yeah, more than
One
likely.
after
That's
each other?
what it is.
Yeah.
But if it was a joke tag team, that'd be crazy.
At least once out of the night.
At least one
Right.
time.
At
Yeah,
the
yeah.
end,
Season one.
the other one comes back out.
What if they just got nice like battle rappers who do?
That's what I'm
team
saying.
down,
Just
and they
like-
literally would just like, they would go away. The other person be out there rocking, and then all of a sudden you just hear Dave just
Yeah.
hit the punchline on
Yeah.
something,
Right.
and then he walks back out, and it's like that would be crazy as well.
Yeah.
Or they just up there together, just really just going
'Cause
crazy
now-
on that.
Riffing back and forth.
Because now
Like,
you
oh.
have 2 big comedians who have been attacked on stage officially.
together.
And so
Yeah.
they could both.
I guess
They
that's
both
true.
have something to talk about.
Yeah, that's
the same
crazy.
incident. Well, similar incidences.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Mm.
It's dangerous to be a comedian right now, man.
And I'm
Yeah,
playing
it
this one,
is.
too.
That is crazy. Speaking of comedians, Andrew Shulz has his new studio. Do any of y'all follow Andrew Shulz?
I watch Brilliant.
Brilliant
No,
Idiots.
not Brilliant Idiots, but the other
Flagrant.
Flagrants.
Yeah, but I watch
sometimes
Flagrant every now and then.
The clips will come out.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
watch whatever the clip
Yeah.
they have. Yeah. So.
Andrew Schultz has just upped the motherfucking ante on these motherfuckers out here, bruh. First of all, Andrew Schultz's career, I've been watching since Brilliant Idiots. So I've been watching since. Can you get the door? That's Richie Mcfly is in the building.
Yeah.
But Andrew Schultz's career ascension has been magnificent to watch.
Yeah.
Magnificent to watch.
Especially
because-
during the pandemic when he started doing those news segments.
Yeah.
And then that's when I started like.
That's when he was an official. That's when he boosted himself into superstar.
Yeah.
Yo, just jump right there on that stool and grab that mic, bro.
Hey, what's up, man?
Richie McFly's in the building.
How you doing,
What's
man?
up, man? Came in here to shit on us. Came in here extra fresh. Sticky said it's Hoochie Daddy season. Grab that mic. You can move that mic stand. Just make sure you turn the mic on.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn the mic on. Flick it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
We in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you good.
yeah.
All right.
There you
That's
go.
the-
You hear me?
which one is that? That's the green one.
Green one,
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Give me the
yeah.
mic.
Yo,
Yep. You good. You
we
good.
lit.
We lit. We in here.
Wow, let's go.
Yeah, we in here. So we was just talking about Andrew Schultz's career.
And how it's ascended in the
How it's
past
just
3 years.
ascending into
Yeah.
fucking superstardom,
Bro,
bro.
he's on the come up.
Yeah.
Bro, he's there. He's there. No,
Yeah,
because I don't know if y'all know this. All right, bro. I've been watching Brilliant Idiots since when they started. Schultz was always on top of the owner of the loudspeaker network, Chris Moreau, who they did the podcast under, because he was like, we need a studio. We need a studio. We need our own space.
He
Like,
kept pressing him.
he was pressing, nigga, full court press, bruh. I'm talking about, it was a full court press for 2 to 3 years. I mean, didn't let the gas up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If something about the studio came up, he's like, we wouldn't have this problem if we had our own space.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, this is your fault.
bruh, like, bruh had a full court press, and he's like, if you don't want to pay for one, when I get the money, I'll pay for one. He opened up a studio
With his own money.
with his own money in Brooklyn, in New York, with his with one of his partners, I think, Alex, and then he teamed up with another chick from Horrible. Everybody was filming. Rory and Mal were filming their podcast there.
Oh.
Everybody was doing their podcast there. Like, so he started getting money off of that. He just upgraded again to the next studio. Nigga, this nigga got.
Oh, I saw it.
You saw
He
it?
had,
Because
what's
Joe
his name
Rogan was on it.
I watched that whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. Joe Rogan's on it now, bruh. He just started it.
This shit is fly.
Flagrant is on a set, nigga.
Yeah, it's
On
a set.
You come from the back through a door.
Yeah.
And
They
the inside
enter
looks.
you in, like,
yeah, you
hey.
enter you in. We announce you. His first 2 episodes, first 2 guests, he's going for it, bruh. First one, I don't know if it's the first 2 episodes, but first guest, very first episode, fucking Joe Rogan. Shit does 10 million views.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
crazy. Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You
coming
come
out
out
the
with Joe
gate.
Rogan. Yeah, you
Just dropped the Logan Paul
You trying to get
interview.
numbers.
And you know
Yeah.
what? He just dropped the
see that.
Logan Paul interview. Let me tell you how savage these niggas are over there at Flagrant with the production value and the structure. They had Logan Paul doing, you know how Schultz will do his comedy bit, rapid fire comedy?
Yeah.
They had him reading the teleprompter doing that.
Oh, really?
So Logan
Oh.
Paul opens the episode up and is talking like Schultz would talk with rapid fire jokes. He's like, "Hey, what's up? You know, I'm here unvaccinated. You know, that's what
Yeah.
I don't know what the jokes were, but
Stop
like,
it.
you know how Schultz when he does his writing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
fucking line is
It's a joke.
Logan Paul did that shit for about 2 minutes straight, flawlessly.
Oh shit.
Bust through the teleprompter, brought them out to the show,
Stop
and then when they
it.
came out, they said, "Hey, look, man, you did that, bro. You did that. Like, you did that because it's like."
One take.
Yeah, because it's like they wrote it for him. Schultz could have easily read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he did it.
He wrote it.
I was like, oh my God, because we already know Schultz does 10 million views when he talks like that.
Right.
Now you just gave that to Logan Paul. You just
Now
gave him,
Logan Paul can do
you
it.
just gave him his superpower. For,
Why does Logan Paul like kill everything that he does like when it's new? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
When he tries it
Remember
out?
when he was in
Yeah.
the WWE
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and he did like a
boxing.
quick little appearance?
Yeah, that's
and
what
he-
I knew. Boxing.
And he
yeah.
fucking killed it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
Like when he
Jumping
was,
off the top rope like he's been doing this for years.
damn, bro.
I'm like, yo, this is
Is
crazy.
his brother the same way? Like,
Probably. I mean, it's the Pauls.
Yeah.
he was
man.
boxing.
Yeah,
he
it's
was
the
boxing
balls,
too,
bro.
right?
Because the other one got the show. He has a podcast or that YouTube show that's
Yeah, you got the YouTube show.
that's huge.
Yeah.
They get the big people. Like
Yeah.
they it's huge, bro. Like
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know why I haven't paid more attention to it, just to like peep in and listen. But I'm like, bro, I've consistently seen your videos for like 5 years
Facts.
now, and it's like you always have like the big niggas on there, bro. Like
Facts.
you're always going viral. I don't know why I don't watch you.
Yeah, it
but
ain't no little shit.
Yeah, it's not no little podcast. Like
You can't help but look.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
you
yeah,
can't
get
help
into
but
it.
look at it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, but I just want to say shout out to Andrew Shulz because, bro, I remember when he was on Guy Code and Brilliant Idiots,
Yeah.
and this motherfucker is just dropping millions out
Facts.
the gate, bro.
Facts.
Everything he touches, he don't have to ask nobody for nothing.
It's insane, bro.
It's stupid how much it's stupid how well he's doing right now. He's a real powerhouse. Like, in the way that he's done it, he says the most offensive shit all the time. But he doesn't go viral for that. It's just all 10 million of us tune in to watch that shit.
Exactly.
But they don't. It's like they gave up on trying to cancel him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
I mean, he
gave-
called it flagrant.
He called it flagrant. Like
Yeah.
he really brought like unsensitive comedy back out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like
And he's like, who's gonna stop me?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't, bro. He was really out here
Because I
doing
mean,
it.
he really rides that line because he's not like a total dick,
No,
but
He's go-
but
he-
yeah, but he'll
he's
say
gonna
it's
push the line, though.
yeah,
he's gonna push it.
he pushes the envelope though.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, bro.
Exactly.
And
Have
that was
y'all
when
ever, have y'all ever been to his stand-up shows?
I went.
I've seen
Bruh.
clips.
I saw him.
Oh my god,
Fucking amazing,
I almost died
Yeah.
in there, bro.
bro.
Yeah.
I heard like
Laughter
I heard he getting in the
from-
crowd.
Oh my
I heard-
god,
Bro, laughter from front to back. Even if he doesn't touch the crowd, the set is so
the
solid.
set is crazy.
You're gonna be dying laughing from start to
Yes.
finish.
Believe it.
But he's working the crowd,
Working
crazy,
the crowd, working
like,
everything.
everything.
Bruh, when I went to a stand-up show, he was telling this crazy story, and it was raining outside, like hard as fuck, so you could hear the rain inside.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like the story got to like a climax point, and everybody, the crowd was dead silent because we're like really focused on this story. All of a sudden, the rain stopped, and he was like, "Yeah, you see, this is the good part." It was so funny.
Like
It
God,
was
like
perfect.
even God wanted to
Exactly. It
Yeah.
was so perfect. Bro.
Yeah, bro, he's nice like that, bro. He is
Yeah.
really nice like that, and it's just like, I enjoy watching everything this nigga does.
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, it's all hits, bro.
Exactly.
It's all hits, bro.
Exactly. He doesn't miss.
He don't miss, bro. And now that he's done this thing on YouTube, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But it's also dope that like seeing how two people like help each other as well too, because Guy Code was, I think, Charlemagne's show, Charlemagne and Lil
Yeah.
Duval show,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and they brought all these people in. Don't quote me on who owned the show, but long story short, I know they
think
had.
you're right.
I think they had big control over that show.
Comedy Central,
Yeah.
right?
No, MTV2.
MTV. Okay.
They had the best rating. They had brought MTV2 back,
Yeah.
like from
'Cause
the
MTV2
death.
was falling off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had
Definitely
they had complete MTV2 had died at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like
They were just showing ridiculousness all
but
day.
yeah,
Still,
They were.
still.
yeah, still.
Now that's MTV.
Oh my
one.
God, bro. Speaking of ridiculousness, well, I'm gonna go back to it, but long story short, I saw a little 15-30 minute video about Rob Dyrdek and his hustle and how
Oh,
much.
bruh.
Oh my God, it's amazing
insane.
what he's
Oh,
done.
yeah.
Like
It's insane.
they
Based
talk
off
about,
of
yeah,
ridiculousness?
based
Okay.
off like based off of everything. They start from
Okay.
the skateboarding,
Oh,
and
yeah.
all the way up to now. So
His
I-
syndication deal with MTV.
all that, yeah,
Yeah, so it's in syndication
my
now?
God.
Yeah,
it is,
yeah.
and it, how it's just all day and night, how he's just running them dry. Like,
yeah.
but there's a whole amazing 20-minute video on YouTube. I wish I could remember the dude whose name it is, but his tagline for y'all who do watch him is he opens up the episode and he's like, "Just make sure while you're watching this, you're drinking water." That's his tagline. He always
Yeah.
says that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's him. Y'all know who
Okay.
the fuck I'm talking about, and we'll look it up later. But yeah, bro, Schultz has like was started on that show. Charlemagne got him on that show, then did the podcast with him. And mind you, Charlemagne at this point is hot 90, not Hot 90, Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Charlemagne,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's been on and lit for 10 plus years.
Yeah,
you know
he's
what I'm saying?
established already.
Yeah, even in once the show made it and was solidified in like his third year, he didn't start the podcast until he was already Charlemagne the God.
Facts.
Yeah.
So it's like they've been doing this podcast for 8-9 years together now. Like, and he always gave him credit, but yo, talk about somebody just like, hey, look, we're gonna do this podcast together. We're gonna put each other in position. I'm gonna put you in position, and he took that shit and went crazy.
And
bro.
then
He
Flagrant
boosted
is
him. He
his,
boosted him
right?
good, but he took it.
He created Flagrant.
He created Flagrant is his with Akash Singh. That's his +1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
His homeboy Akash Singh, who's been a stand-up comedian, and his homie best friend comedians in the streets.
So watch, he'll be next with his
He,
podcast.
he is next.
I see him on other talk shows and stuff like that.
I see him start. Hey, yo,
or other podcasts. as a
exactly.
guest.
So yeah, it's just like I done seen the blessings get spread around, nigga. I know these people's crew members.
God.
Yeah.
Like I know the cameraman who started as the cameraman and now he's on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
Owning part of the studio that they rent these other spaces out
Oh,
for.
damn.
So it's like that's how crazy it is. Same with like Taylor on the Breakfast Club. Taylor went from being an intern at the Breakfast Club to producer of the Breakfast Club to producer of Charlamagne's show to head producer at his podcast network with iHeart deal.
Damn.
Yeah, bruh.
So he's just all the behind the scenes niggas.
Nigga, the alley oops they be throwing over there
Are
on that
insane.
side, it's crazy.
No,
I mean, that's
good.
why it's like niggas be trying to cancel everybody and shit. Yeah, I'm not ignorant to where it's like Charlamagne hasn't said out of pocket shit.
Yeah.
But I have followed these niggas and I have seen 1 to 2 people, Andrew Shulz and Charlamagne, turn 10 to 15 people into millionaires. I've seen it.
Right.
I've seen it over the last
Right.
10
So you
years,
gotta
bruh.
respect
No,
it.
shit,
I got to
Yeah.
respect it, dog. I got to. I've seen it, bro. I'm like, yep, that's what I need. That's what I need. It's like we take this shit to spring into this shit. So everybody got a nigga to eat. Like
Facts.
Yeah.
that shit is crazy, bro. And like now we at Akash Singh. You know what I'm saying? And he was gonna get it regardless because he was nice with comedy. But it helps that your boy is
Yeah,
going crazy.
it helps,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's so helpful.
Yeah, right. So it's like it's just crazy how they've had this come up, bro.
Yeah.
Ours is coming. I ain't worried.
Once
about
you
it.
see the business opportunity, you just take it.
Yeah.
Brush it. Ours is coming.
Ours is coming. I ain't worried about it. We're
We're
gonna
on
be
the
just
way.
like with them. Bro, I remember when this nigga Schultz was talking about. I remember when he got his first $1 million. I remember that episode on Brilliant Idiots. I remember it.
He was
because
talking
it
that
was.
shit.
Now he wasn't talking that shit, but it was serious in the room. Because Charlamagne had been a millionaire.
Yeah.
The owner of the Podcast Network been a millionaire. So this is your OG's like. Hey man, you did that, boy. You did it. And look, and guess what? And guess what? The first one's the hardest. Everything else after this is gonna be easy.
Yeah.
So they always say that to millionaires.
Yeah.
The first one is the hardest, bro. But they say the millions rain in so crazy once you get the first one.
After your first one.
After your first one, bro. They say the first is the hardest to get. You struggle your whole life for the first one.
Yeah, pretty much.
And after that, as long as you continue to do good business, they just dropping them left and right, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember Joe Budden talking about that one time where he was like, you know, what they say is true. You know, when you get your first big deal, you know, the M's just roll all over the place. I was like, damn, these niggas is getting money. These niggas is getting money. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Imagine
just gotta open the door.
just getting M's rained on you. Like,
Oh, it's gonna happen one day. I'm struggling for that first one, but I'm gonna get that first one. And when that first one comes in, but it makes complete sense, bro. You do something that gets you $1 million, you are popping as fuck. You have figured it out.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And now that you have the title of millionaire, your value goes up.
Facts.
You can add 20 to 100. You can add 100,000 on top of your price, whatever it was, just because you're recognized as that now.
Facts.
Like,
Yeah.
now you're in a room full of millionaires.
right.
Right, now you have connection now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
only trade millions.
Yeah.
We don't trade 500,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I got this show. We're gonna get $1 million off that if you trying to. We'll sign you a contract
Facts.
because I know how to make that $1 million that I pay you into 10 over here for me.
Facts.
So I'll give you $1 million. I ain't tripping.
It was hard to get in that room, but now you're in that room.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
you in that room,
Half
bro.
the problem is getting access to that room to have that conversation with those people
In the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro, exactly. That's why it has been nice the last couple of weeks, like when we've been going out and stuff like that. Like, nigga, me and Richie just been in these streets, low key.
Bro, we've been so lit. I'm tired, bro.
Me too, nigga. I need
tired?
a
I'm
week.
fucking
Yo,
tired.
for like the last 3 weeks, me and Richie been out in the streets, bro.
Right.
It'd be like 2 to 3 nights a week. We're going out. We don't ever talk about getting drunk, but low key we accidentally get drunk.
just happens.
At some point,
Every
it's,
time.
at some point it's 3 a.m. and I'm like, nigga, I'm tripping, bro.
Oh,
I gotta
ooh.
work in the
Bro, I'm
morning.
going home.
I gotta work in the morning.
shit. Damn.
Why are we outside right now?
Bro, I can't believe it.
Well, like why we just out here at cookout at 3 in the morning, bro?
I just turned 21 or something.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Like the shit just got cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck.
I'm jealous, man. I'm
No,
jealous
but
of you.
It's a good time.
going out like that though, I feel like I have been connecting dots more.
Yeah.
Like connecting dots more. Even just
Yeah.
people pre-podcast. Like, remember when I kept having a story every time we saw each other? Like,
Yeah.
somebody recognizes it's because I was going
Yeah,
out, but it was
yeah.
like, no, that shit was really real because like every time I go out, somebody recognized me, like if I really worked it the way I want to, I can catch 5 to 10 followers right there.
Yeah.
Now we got 5 to 10 more listeners because I talked to them.
Yeah.
Or they've only seen the clips, but now they might not have ever liked the post, but they always watch the post. But because they got to meet me, talk to me, now some of those people which I've seen, they like all the posts now.
Yeah.
Every time we drop a post, they're one of the first ones to like. They might like and comment now. Like people that weren't commenting on the post before are because I just happen to run into them.
Facts.
Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that does help, especially because I want the podcast to feel like it's a part of the city anyway. So it's like I can't do everything online, even though I really was trying to. I was really trying to go crazy viral. I was really trying to go crazy viral to where niggas had to demand my presence outside.
Yeah.
But it's good to connect and take over your city at the same time.
Right,
As they say,
right.
touch your fan base.
Right.
Yes.
Be a real person out there.
Right. That's why we all need to go out again. We all need to have just like a drunk night out.
Yeah.
But we did we had a good night after the show though too.
Oh,
after
well,
the
I had
live
to go.
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah, you had to go though.
I
Yeah.
kind of just got scared from that time. Remember I told you on like a Tuesday ago, I had like major insomnia and like I just was up till 7 o'clock in the morning. My heart rate was crazy and all that stuff. Yeah, so it kind of scared me into having like an old nigga bedtime. I'm like, look, 9 o'clock.
I'm
hitting the shower.
You was like,
gotta
man,
check
I
in.
haven't slept in 24 hours.
I don't want to
like,
feel
nigga,
like
what?
that ever again. I can't explain like your limbs like. When you have lacking sleep, like your limbs start shutting down.
Your body really does shut
like
down.
you can't walk and shit.
Yeah, your
body
really
feels
does
weird. I was
shut
just
down.
like, no, I'm making a strict bedtime for me. Sorry, y'all. I gotta go to bed.
But like all of us went to the Bison after that.
But yeah, oh, okay, so that's what you guys did. Yeah. So
we all went to the
what else
Bison after the
happened
show,
that
and
I was scared too.
you're scared too.
Yeah.
You're scared.
But we had a good time though. Like
Yeah. So
and the Bison was lit. But that's the best part about going out.
Lit.
That's the best part about going out with like
Bison's
5 or more
crazy.
people. It really doesn't fucking matter because I mean, honestly, we were really just talking to ourselves. Some of us would break off if we recognize somebody or we started a conversation with somebody. But it was like there was always a table of 4 of us.
Yeah.
To where after you're done with your side convo, you could just go back to your I'm going back to my group. Like we really don't need none of y'all. We don't need none of y'all niggas in here for real. Like. And then depending on
turn
who,
to them and say that.
and then depending on who your group is, you can just add people to your group as y'all are chilling. You don't ever have to move because y'all forced it. So
yeah, we were at that one table the whole night.
We was at the whole time. We went inside, got drinks,
and it was still lit.
Came back like it was too easy. Like we were just chilling, having a good ass time. So yeah, we all got to go out again. We got to hit like downtown though, because like Bison be having people that we recognize. But I know downtown, man, nigga, everybody recognizes.
It's like once you're at Bison, you're at Bison. You know what
right.
I mean?
You know,
and you ain't going nowhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're downtown, you can hop.
Yeah,
You know
I want to
what I
go
mean?
somewhere where we can hop.
Yeah, Bison is kind of a few miles outside of town.
Yeah.
At least
it
a
ain't.
mile, at least
And
a mile.
it ain't far outside the city limits, but it ain't. I
like a
can't
mile.
walk to nowhere else.
Exactly.
Right, you're not about to walk
so
back.
it's just there.
Yeah, you're just there
You
for the
be
night,
walking down
just
Capitol.
like going to the GOAT.
Yeah.
But
Right.
honestly, the thing with the GOAT is you can hit champions up the street though.
That's a fact.
See, because I for sure done that. Had a drunk
Not
night
walking?
where, no, not walking. So it's still not
okay.
walking distance, but it is like a 2-minute car
It
ride.
is just a get in the car and get right back out.
Yeah, and it's like
you
you
ain't
get
getting pulled over.
Yeah, it's too short. If you get pulled over, you probably wild.
You were doing some wild shit.
Or
You
they
get-
just saw you. They saw you stumble to the car, get in the car, and they just waited for you to get hit the street. Type
Yeah,
of shit.
exactly.
Yeah, you kind of got to get caught lacking to get pulled over there. Because when I lived when we lived in them townhouses, nigga, as bad as it is to say, nigga, we've done a couple of those car rides. Hammered drunk, nigga.
Oh, man.
Hammered. But it was
so
literally
close, though.
across the street. Yeah. It was literally across the street. The
All you gotta do is make it.
I didn't have to
One
go more than
stoplight.
35 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, make a U-turn, and I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm gone, bro.
You got good odds.
Yeah, bro. So I did. That's the most drunk driving I've ever done, unfortunately.
It was 2005 where I tried to drive. It was New Year's, and it was the first time where I was looking at the street, and the street was going. I was like, "Hey, Brian, I think you're gonna have to drive."
Yeah,
I
don't
have been
do
there,
it.
boy. When you're driving, you
My
gotta close
eyes
one
was
eye.
like-
Oh yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
yeah. When you gotta close
Your
one
one
eye,
good eye.
It's time to pull it over.
Yeah, it's time to pull over.
You're like, man, please get me home.
I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
what
man.
pissed me off. It was one of the nights that we had got drunk, but I wasn't drunk when I left your house. I know I was starting to get tipsy. My dumb ass went to get some fast food. I went to Cookout or McDonald's, but they took so long.
Stood in that line for an hour.
I was there for like 30 minutes. By the
And
time
got
I got up
drunk
to
in the line.
by the time I was at the window, nigga, I was
Yeah,
drunk,
kicked
bro.
in.
I was drunk, so I'm sitting in the seat, and I'm like, I should have just took my fat ass home,
you
bro.
just on your ass to the
Because
crib.
if I get pulled over, I'm worried.
It set in.
God.
If I'd have got pulled
Right.
over and if I'd have just went straight home, all this drunkenness that I'm starting to feel, I'd have been
Man.
at the crib already.
yeah.
But yeah, bro,
true.
that shit pissed me off. So I was really getting irritated with the niggas at McDonald's because I was like pissed. Like, I'm like, nigga, you got me out here taking risks now. Like,
But you're really mad at yourself because
I'm
you're
really-
like, damn, I risked it all for a McChicken.
Right. You're locked in now because you gave him your money
Right.
already.
Right.
yeah, that's why I was really pissed. Can't pull off. I
Yep.
passed the first window.
Or it be
man,
them
man.
drive-throughs that are like covered like in concrete. It's like a lane and you can't get
Oh
out.
So you're
my
boxed
God.
I hate
in.
them shits, bro.
The one next to Costco is the worst one. The McDonald's across the street from Costco on Wake Forest Road. I don't know if anybody, if you know, you know. They have the tightest concrete wall next to your car.
Gosh.
Like when you drive into that drive-through, you
Yeah, it's
can't
like a
even
chute.
get out the car.
Yeah, it's like a shoot.
If
Yeah.
you're the passenger
Gosh.
and you wanted to jump out the car, you're gonna struggle to open that door. That's how close the wall is.
Come
You know what I'm
on,
saying?
bro.
Like
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
just fits.
Yeah.
Like
So once you're in line, you're committed.
once you're in line, you're committed.
I hate that shit. That
Once
should be
you're-
illegal.
You're trapped.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Once you're in the car, you're committed because I really don't think you can get away from the car without damaging the door, without the
Yeah.
door hitting the wall.
Yeah, hopefully
and
they have
then,
sunroof. Like,
and then you see the wall. Clearly, 400 cars have hit this.
Yeah.
trying to make this turn.
It's all black streaks. along
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
it's
it's like
black streets
different
on
color
the-
swatches on there. Like,
It's crazy,
Because
bro.
there have been times where I've like changed my mind, where I'm just like, you know what?
Exactly.
No, maybe I should get something else. And I'm
Yes.
like, oh,
Oh, you
shit, but
forgot
I'm
your
trapped.
debit card.
Exactly.
Yes,
Right.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know what I mean?
dog.
It's-
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yo, oh shit, that happened to me once.
Boy, if I forget my card, I swear to God, bro.
Oh,
Or did I
it's-
forget it?
yeah, it's not a good day, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
It's usually at a bar.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I left my card at the Bison. By the way.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
man, that night.
that's why you bring up the story.
Did you get
Oh,
it?
man.
Have you gone back and
Based
get
on a
it?
true story.
Oh, I think I got it next day.
Bruh,
So,
Jeff
yeah.
Jeff is the infamous leave your card at the bar nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Infamous,
Yeah,
bruh.
yeah.
Infamous.
Because it's so bad that now anytime I give somebody my card at the bar, I think to myself, man, well, I don't want to leave it, but you know what I mean? I'm going to just, all right, I'll leave it open. I'll leave the tab open. I'm like, man,
That's
I'm
where you
probably,
fuck up.
yeah, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll leave the damn card, man. I'll leave it
Hey,
out.
look, man. I mean,
Just
since the
close it
time
every time.
since the time that I've known
That's what I'm gonna
Jeff,
start doing.
I think he's left his card at the bar at least 10 times. At least, bruh.
It's been so many more than that, clearly.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you've seen 10. So you know it's been way more than that.
If I see 10, I know it's lit when he's not with me.
Damn.
Like, bruh, infamous. But now that I think about it, I haven't heard you say that in a long time. But
Man.
as soon as you said it, nigga, I got PTSD of like
Yeah.
the morning after conversations of us going to the fucking, where was that spot we was going to on Thursday nights?
PBs.
PB's.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Off of Hillsborough
Yeah.
Street
PB's,
when
yep,
it was
yep.
unlimited beer. He'd be like, yeah, man. I'm like, you good? He's like, yeah, man. I left my card at the bar. You left your
Oh,
card.
man.
You left your card at
Yep.
PB's about 7 times.
Yeah,
at
I'm
least.
like, they should know me by now. They should know me by now.
It's
It's
like,
like, you know what?
right,
Just
right.
check for me at 2 a.m. They
Right.
should just be like, Jeff,
They
come
should
get your
come
card,
looking
man.
for you.
Yeah,
come get your card, bro.
Yeah, dog. That shit is real, dog. That shit is real. Oh my god, that is hilarious.
I don't understand. They swipe the card. They have everything they need. Give me the fucking card back.
Yeah,
That is,
yeah,
it
that's
is,
true.
it is outdated as fuck to keep the car. And
Yeah.
remember, they used to penalize some niggas. They used to be like, you leave your card overnight, we'll charge 10%.
That's so whack.
Or some crazy
Yeah,
shit of like
yeah,
your
yeah.
tab or something like.
Yeah, a lot of them do, yeah.
Yeah, they'll do some savage penalty when it's like, you think I left this here on purpose?
Right.
Yeah, it was a
Like,
mistake.
Right.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
mistake.
bro,
Why am I-
sorry. Like, damn.
And I was paying you.
Yeah, and I'm paying you.
I'm willingly giving you money.
I'm mad enough I got to come back here and get my shit.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Yeah, dog. Like, I don't know why some of them places you see the signs where it's like you get some wild penalty, $10 fee if you leave your card. Like, what the fuck?
For what?
A lot of places don't keep your card now. Like, they'll
They'll
swipe
just-
it and give it back to you.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
if you forget to
Yeah.
tab out, they're going to get
yeah,
your ass.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, if you forget to tab out, they can kind of put whatever they want for that
Yeah.
too.
Which is cool. That's cool, actually. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
Really?
'cause
That's fine. I don't care
yeah,
about that.
yeah. At least I didn't forget my
At
card.
least I didn't forget my
Yeah,
card, right.
and I don't got to come back up
Yeah,
here.
'cause
But
I
is
was trying to get some breakfast.
But have you ever seen where somebody tried to get you for like a $20 tip or some shit?
I definitely have.
yeah.
You know I have. Because you know
Yeah,
I'm trying.
yeah.
I've tested
Oh, yeah.
like every bar.
A lot
so.
of places, if you leave your card, they're
They'll
going to
hit
hit
you
you for like 80%.
They'll bust you, man. Yeah, they'll get you. That's so whack.
See, I'm taking my ass back up there. I need a refund. Give me the cash at the register, nigga. You gonna
Right.
give me something though.
Right.
Right.
You pull down your man.
Right. Yeah, that shit be making me mad, man. All right, we was waiting on you to talk about it, but we're gonna have to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about, you know what I'm saying, that new
RZA.
Drake album.
Oh, let's go. I love it. I love the fucking
All
Drake
right,
album,
Drake
bro.
dropped the album. What's the name of it again?
Honestly, never mind.
Honestly, never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, that is it.
And
what
it is
what
in
day
the
did it drop?
dance category. Let's be clear.
Oh, okay.
Drake dropped
Not
the
even
album.
hip-hop
Love it.
category?
No, it's in the dance category.
You
Love
would
it.
say it's in the dance category?
It is in the
It
dance category.
is officially
Apple
in the
Music
dance.
put it in the
Oh,
dance.
oh,
Yeah,
literally
it's
in the
officially
dance
in the
category.
dance
Yeah.
category.
Oh,
It is
oh,
not
okay.
a hip hop album.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Breaking,
a
so this is
dance.
breaking
All right.
genre.
That's
then.
fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what's your review on the album?
I love it, bro. I mean, a lot of people hate it. I mean,
Really? Oh.
honestly,
Yeah,
bro,
a lot of
like,
people hate it.
Oh.
Okay, for the first 24 hours of getting drugged, but then you notice 3 days later, everybody's like,
people
you
are
know,
bopping to it.
Coming around.
yeah,
Yeah.
niggas is like, the Drake album really
People
ain't
were
that
like,
After
bad.
nah,
the
I
shock.
low-key fuck with this
Yeah,
track.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it was after
yeah.
the shock.
After the
yeah.
shock
Yeah,
of
exactly.
like
After the
it's
shock.
something different than
It's
you
after the shot.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like, a lot of times Drake, when he releases some stuff, he's like putting us onto a different genre of music that
True.
a lot of people haven't been listening to that he's been listening to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because I have real American hip hop ears. Like, I'm not cultured.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
When More
Like,
Life
yeah.
came out, that was like all like Afro beats and shit.
And that's
he was
why.
like, he
Yeah.
was like, look what I've been listening to, and like
Right,
people
right.
didn't fuck with More Life at first.
Yeah.
True. And then it warmed up on them.
Exactly.
And that's why I told you, I was like, when you were describing the album to me, I was like, I'm into so many different genres of music. I have no idea if I'm gonna like this music or not.
Yeah, and
know?
you
Like,
really might
I
like
The
had
only
that
way I'm
problem
gonna
too.
test it is just by listening to it.
Right.
had that
Okay,
problem
honestly,
too.
if I had walked into it with the preface that it was a dance album, I might feel different.
Like if he
about it.
told you,
I actually
Well,
feel
yeah.
a little bit. I feel a little bit differently about it just from hearing that.
you're
and I've heard
expecting
the
hip
album
hop.
already.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so it's like I walked into it as maybe it's gonna be a hip hop album, and it definitely is not.
No, the
Oh,
album
okay.
sounds like you're in a fucking
It sounds like
beach
you're in a
club in Ibiza.
It sounds like,
It
yeah.
does.
It
It's
sounds
high
like
as fuck.
it
That's
sounds
a
like
good
you're in a
way.
club, and honestly, it's like house music.
Yeah,
It's house
exactly.
music.
It's
It's
house
like
music.
90s house music.
Like
yeah.
I'm like literally now. This is what Drake has done. Even though Drake was already there, Drake has made it. He's made an album to where the house music that plays every night at the bar, he can control everything. now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He can control the house music when the hip hop, when even the White Club gives us the hip hop moment of the night for
Exactly.
for 30 minutes. He's gonna dominate that.
It's
Exactly.
still Drake.
He's got the house music,
Yep.
and you know what? This is why I'm happy because is Cornerstone still open?
Yeah.
Okay, I just haven't partied
For
on
now.
for now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't partied on Glenwood in so long, but Glenwood will have like the white music house,
Yeah.
and then it would have like the nigga music house, then
Yeah.
it'd have like the top 40 house, right?
Yeah, because Cornerstone is 3 rooms.
Right,
Yeah.
it was 3 different rooms, and it was pretty much broken up by niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how they separate everybody.
That
in,
it was
in
the
the
you
whole
ca-
property. Like,
Yup, yeah.
Oh,
Get
Segregation
all y'all go
club.
It was a-
it's a segregated club. Look.
segregated ass club, 3 houses
Genre
connected to each other,
segregated.
and the genre segregated.
No blacks
But
allowed.
you know
In
how
this
when you
room.
go, you know how when you go into the white room,
Yeah.
and, and it would be, they would play the newest hip hop but have a dubstep beat over it.
Yeah.
God,
Like a
They do
remix.
do
Yeah.
that.
I
They
hated
do
that so
They do
much.
do that, yeah.
Drake has made it to where you
do
can
do
stop
that.
playing that shit. Just play this dance album and I'll be okay with it.
Right.
Wow.
Because
'Cause
I
it's already
know,
there.
I know
Yeah,
this
it's
is what
all
he
there.
wanted us to hear.
Exactly.
21 Savage didn't ask you to put this weak ass beat over his lyrics, bro. Like,
True.
bro, I hated dubstep so much, and I think that's really why I hated dubstep, because dubstep felt like, because it had heavy bass, that you had the right to take to make hip hop songs that were popping.
Right, and
That
just
shit
mix
pissed
them
me
in.
off. Oh, that shit pissed me off.
I didn't like that whole dubstep wave. Just be like, this is like what 2011, 2012. and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
Yeah.
heavy.
I didn't.
Remember how many raves?
I
there
like
were?
techno.
Oh yeah,
God.
when Skrillex was popping. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because I like techno. I like drum and bass and all
Right.
that stuff. But dubstep was
You could-
hard for
you
me to
just
get
couldn't
into
fuck with
because
it.
they all
Different.
sounded the same to me, and they're not melody based. Where it's just
Yes,
like when the
yes.
drop comes in, it's just noise.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
just like,
true.
That shit was annoying.
and the formula was just so similar and shit, you know.
Right. But
Um,
niggas was
but
just
yeah.
like, niggas was just mad at the Drake album because like,
They thought it was a hip hop album.
they're
too.
like, how you
Yeah.
gonna drop something that we didn't expect? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like back in the day when our moms cooked us spaghetti
That's
and
a
we were
funny
like,
sentence
bitch,
when you
we
think
wanted
about it.
McDonald's.
It's
Yeah,
like,
that's
how,
true.
how are you gonna
Well, you're gonna get
how you
spaghetti.
surprise me?
That is
Yeah,
true.
like-
That is true.
No,
niggas,
but
niggas was really mad at Drake.
yeah,
They-
mad.
Bro, for the
They
first
were
2
heated.
days,
yeah.
it was hot.
The internet was
online.
on fire.
Yeah.
This
Niggas
is the
was
first
like-
time I've ever seen like girls not fuck with a Drake album.
Yeah.
You
You
know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
really?
Oh,
my
bro, when
God.
I say
See, I thought they would have liked this.
when
one.
I say the
Oh.
first
Oh my
24
God.
hours, it was 80% hate. It was, I couldn't even find the Drake fans that were like, no, I do love this. Like, Zach's the only one. You know what I'm saying? Richie, but
Bro, I was
like,
vibing.
he was vibing from the beginning. But at the same time, as soon as the album started, we looked at we looked at the album and we saw the category. It said dance. And it was like, oh, So we knew
Dance
night
album.
one,
Right.
we're listening to a dance album.
Right.
Like once we knew that, I was like, this album just ain't for me.
I thought I picked up a hip hop album, and I was
I
like,
think most
wait,
people thought
dance
they
track?
picked up it.
Wait, another dance track? Another dance track?
That's what happened
Another
to
dance
us.
track?
That's
Yeah.
what happened to
We
us.
listened to about
That
4
is what
songs.
happened to us.
Yeah, we listened to
Bro.
about
In a
4
loop of
songs.
Disappointment.
We
And then I was
started
like-
it from the top.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh shit, he's starting off on the singing shit.
Right.
You usually don't hear this till the middle of the album.
Right.
I was like, but this is lit. Went to the next song. I was like, another one? Next song. What? This nigga's getting angry and angry. He's like, man, this is
Oh,
what
you
I
were listening to
fucking
it together?
yeah, we listened to it together.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, I didn't know that.
So like, by track 1, I said, here we go. Here we go with this bullshit. Here we fucking go.
Yo.
As soon as track 1 started, I said, well, you know, I'm not gonna win them all this album. He didn't make this album for me. I get
Yeah.
it.
So
I get it.
halfway through the album, he pulls out his phone, looks up the track list. He sees that the last song has 21 Savage on it. He was like, "Do me a favor, bro. Just go to the last song, because it has a 21 Savage feature on it.
Yeah.
I want to see if it's different.
Yeah.
And that was the one song on there.
And it
that
is
one
sounds
song-
like some Drake shit that we were
okay.
expecting.
That is what I expect of Drake.
Right. Is
Right.
that
Yeah.
the
That
single?
shit was so
There's no
hilarious.
single?
But after we went through like 4 tracks, we finally started looking at like what Apple Music had on the thing, and it was
Yeah.
clearly in the dance category.
Yeah.
It didn't say dance/hip hop. It didn't say dance/R&B. No dance.
dance.
It was dance.
Dance.
Oh, and it's dance music. It is definitely.
And it
dance
is
music.
for
It
sure.
is.
And it's like I know the next time I go out, if it's just playing in the background, I'm gonna be bobbing. Like
Yeah, facts.
the
Wallpaper
way,
music?
Yeah, literally, bro. He literally did a perfect wallpaper music album.
Yeah.
Like
I guess
perfect,
it is wallpaper
perfect to
music.
where I don't have to know what's
You're doing
on,
homework
but
or some shit?
it'll put me at an even pretty nice spot. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It's a mood. It's a
whether
vibe.
whether I give a fuck what the lyrics are talking about, it's just like none of these noises bother me, and it might even
Exactly.
have me going back and forth a little
Exactly.
bit. So it's
You're not like turn this shit off.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not,
yeah.
and it's not bothering me. But it's like if that's the music they happen to be playing in the dive bar we end up at, I'm not mad.
Exactly.
If anything, I'm happy because you could be playing early 2000s hip hop and it'd be pissing me off.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, nigga, I don't want to hear Nelly
Yeah.
right now. Like,
Yin Yang
like,
Twins.
yeah, like. Can you just put the radio on at this
Right.
point because y'all act like hip hop has not made music since the early 2000s? I don't know what's going on, bro. You see a white person riding down the street in a nice cars, music blasting when they are playing some early 2000s
Oh, it's
shit.
definitely
Really?
hot in here. Or
Yes.
Flow Rider.
Oh yeah.
Bruh, white people love early 2000s music.
No. White people
Hip-hop
love
music.
And I will say in general, white people love all the things we used to do.
Swear to
You know,
God.
like
Yes,
I've run
yes,
into
yes.
like
Perfect.
straight hip hop head white people that are just like, no, I don't fuck with the new shit. I like Tribe Called
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
That-
that's
Yeah.
Quest. Or
I
there'll
know
be like
some- I know
70s
some
music,
diehard hip hop. Yeah,
like
Wu-Tang.
1970s. Yeah.
Yeah.
MF Doom.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
If it's not, if it wasn't underground in the 90s, I don't want it.
Facts.
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
Yeah, they only listen to Golden Era.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true,
yeah.
exactly.
You know, or they'll just be like, yeah, I just love 70s, you know, the funk and disco and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When black people played
Like,
instruments.
bet if
Right.
Wu-Tang or Tribe Called Quest went on tour tomorrow.
They're selling it
Oh.
out.
Look at the crowd. That'll
Yeah.
tell you, that'll
Oh
tell you
yeah,
what it is.
definitely. for sure.
yeah.
That's a nice crowd to tap into though, because they gonna bolster your ranks though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
They buy
Like,
merchandise.
at a live show.
Yeah.
They gonna like, depending on what type of fans you got, like Wu-Tang fans and like grungy 90s hip hop fans, them
Yeah.
niggas are gonna stand there and stare at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they gonna fuck with what you saying, and they're
Yeah.
always gonna buy a ticket.
Yeah.
But they not losing their fucking mind.
Yeah.
Nah,
Facts.
But they gonna bolster your rank, so you need them. They gonna be a nice little baseline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they gonna be like, look, I know I'm gonna do 5,000 off them showing up.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna do 500 off them showing up, and then I need some crazy ass people that are younger and newer that they don't give a fuck where they're at.
Right.
They gonna lose their shit.
losing their
They gonna
minds.
lose their mind. They gonna move up if I say move up. They gonna repeat shit when I say it.
Right. Yeah.
You need a balance of both
Exactly.
of them. Like
exactly.
but I feel like anytime I've ever done demographics on my music, old heads love my shit.
Who? Old heads?
heads.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
My demographic for my music,
Mm-hmm.
like younger people like my shit. Nigga, 35 to 45 be fucking with me.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
They be like, yeah, like I think if I was truly popping, like, in music, if I attacked that age market, they would love
tapped
it.
into that one
Yeah.
and you're in there.
Anytime I've dated a girl and I met like their dad or some shit, like, or their older uncle, and then they're like, let me hear your music. They be like, oh yeah, I like that.
Oh,
I
this
like
is
that.
smooth.
Yeah, I like
No,
that.
and
Yeah,
I got to
that's
admit,
smooth.
I
Smooth,
got to
yeah.
admit though, but your stuff and Leon's stuff, like it doesn't sound like what's happening right now. So I think
Yeah.
that's why it's very melody driven. It's very
Yeah.
like, not in terms of singing, but just beat wise.
The
Like
way-
there's a
the
lot
way-
of
the way it
melody.
flows.
There's a
Yeah.
vibe to it and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah, so it's like I think the next time I drop, I'm gonna market to 25 to 35, the demographic we're in right now.
But anybody can fuck with y'all shit.
Yeah.
For anybody,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think I'm gonna try to attack the 35 to 45 this time. I
Yeah.
want to see what happens because, like, if they start pulling up in ranks,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep doing my thing. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Run the slow jams.
Like I'm gonna have a good ass night, especially since we started doing the live band.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
last couple
true.
times we haven't. The last few times we performed, it's been a while. We haven't done just a DJ performance in a minute.
Oh.
It's been live bands.
Right.
Okay,
Even when
yeah,
we've
that's
gone out
true.
of town, we've had a live band.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Tennessee. That's why I always love Tennessee because we literally met our first people that were a part of our band in Tennessee. We went and performed in Tennessee, and we had the beats, but they just did music back. They backed our vote. They backed the
Real.
beat without
Real
asking.
shit.
Yeah.
So it's like these niggas, their job, bro. This is the thing about Tennessee, bro. When niggas, I really fuck with Tennessee. I'm gonna buy some property in Tennessee. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
That's where the trailer's gonna be.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a really nice house. Then I'm gonna have like a mountain getaway on a trailer in Tennessee because, give me a nice little double wide up at the top of the mountain somewhere. Like,
That's all
you
you
know what I'm
need.
saying? But every time we went to Tennessee, bro, they'll have somebody will put a show on. They'll have a band that's just there that falls in place to the music that's playing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're just there. They might be there for one app in particular. Say they always do music for Richie. So they've done practices in the garage together and all that shit. But I'm coming from out of town. I'm the opening act. The way my beats sound, they can fall in place with their bass or their drums and
yeah.
shit. They're like, fuck it, we gonna fall in
Let's
place.
do this too.
Yeah, so they just doing shit. Like,
Yeah. Like the Roots, like they do
Yeah,
that. They're
yeah, just like the Roots.
They're
So-
perfect at just picking up shit.
Right.
yeah,
when it's
exactly.
happening.
So every show that I've ever been to in Tennessee, that's how embedded music is into their culture. Everybody in Tennessee plays a fucking
Yo,
instrument.
Memphis
bruh.
is a music town, man. Big
The
facts.
state, bro.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
state.
yeah.
The whole state is a
Nashville
music state,
Yeah.
and
Nashville,
Memphis,
too, yeah.
those two cities are so big
Because American
on
music was like really in Memphis, like
Yeah.
really
Nashville's
birthed out of
country and
there.
Memphis. is
Yeah.
Black
yeah.
music in America.
Bro, I remember like one of the last times we went, I was like, I've been so fascinated every time we've gone to Tennessee. I told myself, next time I go, when we go out to the bar or whatever, I'm going to ask everybody, what instrument do they play? Nigga, only one person, and I asked like 30 people in one entire day that I was there, only one person said they didn't play instruments.
Damn.
But they also weren't from there. Bruh, everybody plays an instrument, bruh.
Yeah.
Whether it's the ukulele, they actually play that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
everybody plays an instrument in Tennessee,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
in those cities.
Because it's like almost like what Nashville is for country singers. It's just like
And
that's,
then on
that's
top
the
of that,
spot.
and then on top of that, they got the Music Row,
Yeah.
Right.
where it's literally like, so people, especially a country star, will have a rap dream and go to Nashville, Tennessee
Yeah.
to pursue their rap dream. Every little bar has somebody performing live music there. We go eat breakfast in the morning. There's somebody in a guitar singing country songs. Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes on the street.
Open mic
music, you
constantly,
cannot
yeah.
avoid music in Tennessee, in
Damn.
Nashville, bruh. It's fucking
a
everywhere,
musical
bruh.
spread.
It's just driven by music.
Right.
Literally, the city is driven by music, and
The
that
street
was
musicians are insane, man.
yes,
God,
bruh.
yeah.
yeah, nigga, platinum artists out there.
At
you know what
night,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
the
why are
nights
you
on the
sitting on the
strip.
It's
curb?
like you're living in a musical or something.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Right.
bro. It's
What Disney movie am I in?
Right, like you
Yeah,
wait for Justin
bruh.
Timberlake to take the prosthetics off.
Yes.
Bruh, it's like why is everybody so fucking good here?
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like, well,
It's-
shit.
it's in
when
the water.
when everybody's doing it, your competition is stiff. You can't
Yeah,
be
that's true.
trash.
Right.
Like
That's
Right.
a fact.
you can't be trash when all your niggas is nice.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
And then if you don't think you're not, you go out, you go downtown, or you walk past somebody that smells dirty, and they got a guitar just like you, and they are crushing you. You're
Crushing
like, oh shit, I gotta
Yeah.
get nicer.
I
No,
gotta
it's
step my
real.
Or
game
you
up.
picking up shit off of him. Like,
yeah.
oh, I ain't never tried that.
Yeah,
like,
you worried about bathing, you should be practicing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly, bro. So, yeah,
So
bro.
it's like everybody's fueling each other.
Yeah.
one of my
LA
favorite
culture for
cities.
music.
One of my
Oh, okay.
one of my favorite cities of all time that I've ever been to.
Yeah.
all time, Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nashville,
it was
Tennessee.
crazy.
I haven't been to Memphis yet though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
You
have
gotta
not
go
been
to
to
that.
Memphis.
You gotta go to the Stacks.
I gotta go to
Museum.
the black. I gotta go to the black part of
Gotta go,
Tennessee.
yeah, you gotta go to the black.
I mean, of course,
Right.
there's black people in Nashville, Tennessee, but I mean, we talking Memphis.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
we talk about it, but I want Memphis.
Elvis.
Black.
Yeah.
Memphis.
You know,
black.
every black artist that
Home of
Elvis
the
was
pimpin'
inspired
type of
by.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I need to be there. You know,
It's
And
culture
It's
there.
legit though, because they got the NBA team. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yes,
you
they do.
know.
Okay.
But Nashville got the other two.
And
though.
on top of that, their NBA team is going crazy because they got
Crazy.
that. They got that. Well, I mean, not no more, obviously, but because Golden State won. But they have a great
Yeah, they
team
got
too.
Ja, yeah.
They have like a superstar in their city now
Yeah.
too. So like, their city's electrified off of that too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
Memphis.
they
is
probably
turned-
would have made it had he not got injured.
right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
That is the thing, bro. That really is some real shit, bro. When you have a popping team with superstars in it, your city really
Oh,
does
yeah.
eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Your city eats, bro.
That shit
I'll
brings
never
money
forget.
to your city.
It
real,
brings
for real.
money, bro. I will never forget Allen Iverson in the playoffs with Kobe Bryant.
Oh man.
Allen Iverson on the Sixers, nigga. Philly was different, bro. It was money everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
It was money everywhere.
I
And
believe
then when he was there at the same time, that motherfucking Donovan McNabb was there.
Oh, man.
And then Terrell Owens shows up, and then the team itself births superstars
Yeah.
off the team. You got Brian Westbrook. You
Yeah.
got all these.
Yeah, Philly was just on fire.
It was just
Yeah,
it was
they had-
insane.
they
You know what I'm
had-
saying?
yeah.
It was just insane. Just team. The city was on
The
fire.
energy, man. Yeah, the energy.
The
off
energy
of
was
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Then there was a low, so that money wasn't coming in, or that energy wasn't there. And then all of a sudden, nigga, we take Mike Vick after his dog scandal.
Man.
And I don't care what you thought about Mike Vick. That nigga is a superstar, bro.
came back, yeah,
That
yeah,
nigga
yeah.
came. The city
Yep.
was lit again, bro.
Yep,
It was
yep.
like. It don't matter how much you hate this nigga. He's gonna put on a good football game, bro.
That's a fact.
And he gonna turn your city up.
That's
Vic
a fact.
jerseys were everywhere.
Yeah.
But as soon as he put that green jersey on, we forgot he was fighting pit bulls, bro.
Yeah.
Immediately, bro. Immediately. You ain't did us no wrong, nigga. We've been
What
dying
pit
over it.
bulls?
Yeah,
Right.
what, bro? What pit bulls? Like
Hey.
the city was
Playing
back,
football.
bro.
What you talking about?
Because the football team was just dead after Donovan McNabb is in fucking on the Redskins. It's like, all right, we dead out here, bro. We don't have a team, y'all.
Right.
And Andy Reid talking about leaving. It's over, y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
Diamond McNabb. Michael Vick shows up. It was like a goddamn savior for us.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm
That was
telling
a
you,
big deal
bro.
for y'all.
I never lived in Pennsylvania during the Ben Simmons years, but I don't know what that
He
was
low-key
like.
lit it up.
Yeah, he
Ben
did
Simmons
like.
low-key lit it
I
up.
saw it from a distance though, you know.
But now they hate him. and
But then
shit.
they hate him.
Yeah.
Hate him now?
Fuck.
Nah, yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
What-
Philly
I feel like
hates that nigga.
Philly will turn on you quick though.
Yeah.
You goddamn right.
Yeah.
Nigga,
I feel like-
nigga, they will hate you in Philly,
Right.
bro.
Oh,
You
shit.
do
It's
one-
like
you do
Boston.
one
That's
wrong
why-
thing.
It's Boston.
That's
Fuck
why
up
I
one
re-
time.
That's why I really like appreciate Philly sports is because we have technically like the worst fans in all sports because we will boo our home team.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
like if
Definitely
you're
will. Definitely
fucking
will.
up, like you keep calling the wrong plays. Like
Yeah.
niggas are saying fuck Andy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Andy Reid, you the ops right now. Because why would you do that when you have him? Why? You know what I'm saying?
Right, they
Like,
take it
Yeah.
personally. Like
they're taking shit personally, bro. And this
Nigga be
city,
walking out the booze.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Right.
yeah. Like, bro, we don't fuck with. Yeah, Ben Simmons was walking out to
Walking
booze.
out to booze.
Damn.
They
That's
hated
crazy.
him, bro.
Because he didn't want to play.
yeah.
Oh.
He was doing. He had some weird. I don't know what his thing was.
Yeah.
It was something with his contract where he was like, "I refuse to play" type of
Yeah.
shit until you trade me.
taking
One
a
of them
knee
type
on
of
that
one,
yeah,
yeah.
taking a knee on
Yeah,
his
yeah.
contract.
Boy.
Yeah.
Philly
So
did not
niggas
like
was
that
like,
shit.
and then when he was missing a lot. He was.
Yeah.
It was like we need you to get better.
Yeah.
We know you're good, but if you're gonna be the superstar, you can't be airballing shit.
Right.
Like this
Exactly.
is crazy, bro.
Exactly.
Like you're not clutch like you need to be.
Right.
So yeah, but he was dating chicks. Like he was. I think he got more caught up with like clout and shit.
Yeah,
I think like
yeah.
he was really in the
was clout
tap. He
chasing.
was
Yeah,
in
he
the
definitely was one of those
tabloids.
cases.
Like
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was definitely one of those
I see
cases,
you
yeah.
on. I see you on Shade Room more than your highlights.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
It
Yeah.
shouldn't be that way. Like,
Yeah, yeah. You shouldn't be on it at all.
that's why I don't
Yeah.
think I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't think I'm not a huge Cam Newton fan. I don't think he gonna get a. Cam Newton want to do everything but play football.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
He,
you're
I
right.
don't think he gonna get a Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah,
he
he
want to
might
do
not. He
everything
just
but
might
play
not, man.
football.
Yeah.
I mean, like entrepreneurship.
Well,
He just want. Okay, I just feel like when he came to North Carolina, this nigga has an undefeated season. Has niggas doing what was he doing? The dab.
Pull
What was
the
it?
Pulling the dab and a put my hand. Oh yeah, but yeah, straight. He really started dabbing.
It was that he started dabbing.
Yeah.
That dab goes international.
Yeah.
Nigga, you
Yeah.
have international clout.
Yeah.
You go undefeated. You lose the Super Bowl in a play that looked like you might have thrown it.
It was at that point where everything went downhill.
Nigga, everything went downhill
That
from
was the
there.
More or
exact
less.
point of
That
it.
was
more or less,
literally
that
the-
was pretty much
That was
Yeah.
literally the point of his downfall. And on top of that, his style, the way
Then
he
he crashed
dressed.
the truck.
Then he crashed the truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flip that bitch.
Yup.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't. I forgot about that.
Man.
Crashed
It
the
was
truck.
like after he crashed the truck, like you said, it was like,
Yeah.
He
was
really-
literally crashing.
yeah, he was literally crashing.
Literally
yeah.
crashing down.
And mind you, like we talking about his career financially, he's always been good. Like he
Right.
never fallen off financially, but it was just like the career was like, what the fuck? He was dressing flamboyant. They would
Yeah.
talk about Cam Newton's outfit in the press meeting more than they talked about his highlights
His
for the
gameplay.
game.
Yeah. Like.
And I was like, and he seemed to be more
Dennis Rodman type shit.
Low-key.
Yeah,
I mean-
low key, but Dennis was getting championships.
Yeah, I was about to say, but
There's a
Dennis
difference. You
wasn't. Yeah,
Right.
Yep.
If you
Yep.
gonna have prop, that's the thing
Yeah.
with
If
all
If you're gonna
this.
do that, if you're winning
You better-
championships, we don't
Yeah.
we don't care if
give
you
a
wear a
fuck.
you
thong.
can be a freak.
Yeah,
Like if
exactly.
you're gonna be a freak, but like,
Exactly.
hey,
Yeah.
let me
Exactly,
see the numbers
bro.
though.
If you're gonna be
Exactly.
that flamboyant, that different,
You
you
better
better
be
getting rings,
You
bro.
better be fucking
hanging
winning.
out late at night and then come into the game and still fucking
Yes.
fucking it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hungover and
dog,
shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
dog.
Rainbow
It
hair.
is so
Like-
clear how those sports teams work. They like act up if you want to online. You better get us championships,
Yeah. Yeah.
not wins.
And we don't give a fuck about none of that
We
shit.
want a
Right.
championship.
Yeah.
Fuck a highlight reel. You better win the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
The
because-
championship is your pass to do whatever the fuck you want as an
Yeah,
athlete.
that's a whole.
Because what are they
fact,
going to
bro.
tell you?
Right.
You
What
know
they gonna
I'm
tell you?
saying? Exactly.
They're not gonna have no. They're like, look, we have something that works that makes us billions of dollars a year.
Right.
He could do what he wants.
Right.
Hey,
Fuck
long
all
as he
those
don't-
girls he raped.
Yeah.
See that ring?
Oh,
And the next one?
Ben Roethlisberger on
yeah.
the Steelers.
Yeah.
Multiple
That's true.
rape
I
allegations.
wasn't insinuating
man.
that, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but essentially, yeah.
But that's a prime example.
That's a prime example.
Right.
Multiple
He
rape
likes strippers,
allegations.
man. He
Yeah.
happened like everybody know, man.
Yeah.
Ben likes
Yeah,
strippers.
he's in all the strip clubs
Yeah.
every night.
And he always seems to take it a little too far. Every couple of years, he take it too far. And
Yeah.
somebody says, he kind of forced himself on me. He raped me. It's you got the same story. You had about 5-6 girls pop up talking with the same storyline.
Right.
But you bringing championships home.
Right.
So all of a sudden,
We don't care.
we're gonna silence the tabloids.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I really feel like celebrities have no business in strip clubs.
You don't think so? You think just have
come to your house.
have a
Yeah, the
private?
strip
come
club
to
should
your
come
house,
to
Well,
them.
yeah. I think that's why. You remember Outcast Cribs?
Oh,
Big
their
Boy?
episode of Cribs?
Yeah.
No, I don't actually.
Big Boy. Not Big Boy. Is it Big
Yeah,
Boy?
yeah, it's Big Boy.
Yeah, Big Boy.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of Big Boy in the radio. Big Boy in the radio.
Yeah, that's another big boy.
But that is. But they both
There's
have the
two
same
big
name.
boys.
Yeah.
one is a B-O-I and the other
Yeah,
one is
they're just spelled
B-O-Y.
differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I remember he had a strip club in his house. He had like 2 poles, mirrors on the wall and stuff. He was like, "Yeah, we were just spending too much time in the strip." It was either him or T-Pain. Might have been T-Pain.
It might have been.
I do not remember like
I
an
think-
Outcast one at all. Like,
It was
Yeah,
an
they-
episode of Cribs.
It was Outkast
Yeah.
had an episode of Cribs.
okay,
know,
yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think I do remember somebody having a strip club.
Because I'm pretty sure it might have been both of them too, but I thought it was Big Boy.
That's
but
smart as fuck, though.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, you just hired the
Invite
dancers.
your friends
Right.
over.
And
You
just
hire
bring
the
'em
dancers, hire a DJ,
Right.
and they just come to the crib."
Bet the
Yeah.
strip clubs were mad at that shit, but
Yeah,
what can
that's-
they say? Like,
over.
Especially because you get all your friends over there.
Yeah.
Like you ain't got to worry about nothing bad happening at the club.
That's
You
what I'm
know
saying.
everybody there,
Exactly.
Right.
and you just hiring strippers who you're not even hiring them. You come here so we can throw some money at you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like there is no
Exactly.
booking fee. You
Like,
Yeah.
hey,
pull up.
look, you're gonna make
Yeah.
$20,000. It's just gonna fly in you at certain intervals.
Yeah.
It's
You
gonna
can
be
hit
fly.
them-
It's gonna
you
fly
can hit
at
them
you
up
in the
2
air.
hours prior. Like,
Yeah.
and they're coming.
For
Yeah.
sure. I'm calling off at the club.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
coming
probably
in.
leaving the club and like
For
yeah,
sure,
fuck
for
this, I'm outta
sure.
here.
Yeah, for sure. So, and I bet the AC's probably better.
yeah.
AC better.
That's true.
The drinks, whatever the
The
drinks
food is
situation-
better.
The drinks are better.
The drink
food is
situation
better.
at every strip club is just the worst it can ever be.
Okay,
for
that's
in
what.
terms
Okay,
of
that's
any
what we
sort
need
of,
to do. I've been to a strip club once. It was a terrible experience. We need to do a strip club, a private strip club where like we have our own catering.
Yeah.
That would be lit. Like
Yeah.
like if I knew somebody who had an at-home strip club and they'd let me use their house or something, I would pay to do that. I would have a caterer, somebody I know that makes some poppin' ass soul food. Have her put it in like the
Catfish.
have her put it on like the burners, at a cookout.
Yeah.
So niggas can do a buffet line.
With the pans and
That is
shit.
like
real.
like a breakfast
Like a
buffet,
buffet,
line.
yeah.
a buffet line. We got these chicks dancing. I already got $5,000-$10,000 that I plan on throwing or whatever,
Yeah.
but I'm enjoying myself. I'm drinking out my
Facts.
bottle that I bought. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah, that'll be a
mi-
fucking movie.
mixing my drinks as strong as I want. You
You
know
got
what
like
I'm
a
saying?
bottle
Yeah.
service thing, like, what's your bottle? You know, but they serve you. You get like
I'm
full
not
service.
overheating. You know what I'm
Whatever you wanna
saying?
do.
'Cause
Yeah, exactly.
The AC is lit.
Yeah,
Hey.
crank the AC up in this bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll pay
it's,
for it.
It's
I
a good
don't
little
care.
hot. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it down to 45.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
I want
hey,
the pipe sweating. In
Right, that's what I'm about to say. Look, if you like sweaty ass, turn the heat up.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
so, yeah.
right. right. I could
Start sweating.
I could do everything based off of exactly how I want it.
Yeah.
That would be so lit.
They could all come in dressed like Disney characters. You know what I mean? Like you can do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Right,
Themes
right.
with-
Yeah, it's like there's
That
a
would be
theme
hard
to
as
it.
hell.
You know what the big thing with that though is that I would have to I would be like I'm dropping 10,000 a night, right? But I would definitely I have to spread it out so my making it rain lasts for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
but they're okay with that too because I mean that you can have full conversations
man.
with these chicks at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like we could just take a break from dancing and be like, "Oh, the DJ played. All right, yo.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
now, all right. Now get up there.
All right, it's
Yo,
time.
Get up there. I love this song. Goddamn.
Yo, 10,001s, man. That's
It's gonna take
that's
a while.
pretty good
It's gonna take
thunderstorm,
all
man.
night,
Yeah,
bro.
that's a nice rainstorm.
It's gonna
man.
take
I
all
wanna
night.
be-
Yeah, it's
bro.
gonna rain for a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to be
You don't gotta spread that out.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like, you can kind of throw that.
I want to
stupid.
be a fly on the wall during the stripper bowl in Atlanta. That
Oh my
that
God.
that QC does. You
Oh
know what
my
you heard of
God.
those?
No.
What is it?
QC does a stripper bowl every year
Yeah.
where all the members of the label get together and they have the best strippers all in this house. I'm not in the house, but like at a strip club.
It's at Magic
But long,
City.
it's
Yeah.
at Magic City. But long
Magic
story
City, yeah.
short, they get the best of the best. QC has a party to throw hundreds of thousands of dollars at strippers.
Man.
They get the best strippers in the city, and every year it's over, it goes viral because there's videos of the girls counting it, having trash bags full of it.
God, bro.
It takes them 8 hours to count how much money was thrown.
Did you
there's-
see it when the actual Super Bowl was in Atlanta
Oh
and
my
they
God,
did the
it was
stripper bowl?
It was crazy.
Bro, when they showed the video,
It was insane.
there was
bro.
so much money on the floor that you couldn't see the floor.
Yeah, bro.
And
yeah.
like the girls were walking through it like kicking the shit like it was snow.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
kicking the
Like,
money like snow,
Bruh.
literally, bro.
Like knee deep in money.
I was like, holy shit, bro.
Bruh,
Wow.
this shit, they be throwing the most insane amount of money. And
They,
it's
all
like,
the strippers made $1 million that night.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It's
You think $1
crazy.
million?
All the strippers
sure.
made $1 million, bro.
Bro, each of them are throwing like $500,000, if not $1 million.
I'm
Like-
talking about
like the CEOs are throwing $1 million.
yeah.
Like the niggas that are under the CEOs are throwing $500,000.
Yeah.
The
At-
layer
at-
of money was literally like this thick
Yeah,
on the
at-
floor.
at
Like,
You
bare
imagine the ego on a $1 million a night stripper?
I mean, it doesn't happen every night. That was just, it was
It's
just
one
that
night a
No,
year.
Special
one night.
birthday.
No,
Yeah. Oh,
one
yeah.
night.
You can't-
And
you
her
can't
ego
tell her
is
shit
out of
the next
control.
day.
Bitch, you better
Everyone
retire.
is
You
out of
can't tell her
control.
shit the next
Yeah,
day.
you better invest that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what he would tell her.
She gonna have her own club.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm putting her to work. What?
Facts. You
We got
better
$1
open your
million.
club.
All right, we're gonna put half of it away now.
Yeah.
That we don't even need half of it. We can do damage of 500.
Yeah.
That's after we got to pay tax. But I don't know. We're gonna claim you only made 10,000 a night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bruh,
people
You
do,
weren't
yeah.
you weren't even there.
Exactly.
I'm just
Let's-
saying.
This
let's
is not
just-
documented.
Yeah, let's just say you didn't go to the Stripper Bowl. You worked at a real shitty club
Yeah, you were at
that
Follies
gives
that night.
regulars that he only drops $50 a night.
Yeah,
Right.
You work at one of them.
that's where you were that night.
Like
Yeah.
$500,000.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're not making them fill out paperwork and shit.
$500,000
like
Hell
that.
is wages for like a dozen people for a whole year,
Bro,
Oh
I
yeah,
swear.
and
More
they're
than
and they're doing okay.
yes.
Like they're all getting 50 grand.
Yeah, bro.
But you know what though? I used to live with a stripper or a retired stripper. You know, strippers never retire. Just throwing that out there. I don't know if y'all ever known a
He
stripper.
said they
before.
never retire.
Yeah.
Strippers never retire. They never do because
It's who they are.
it's kind of in. I get it though, and I really get it. I don't judge you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, why? How can you ever say you were a stripper and you never even had a bad experience, but you did 6 months of stripping, you build money up, got your resume right, you did it out of town, don't nobody even know you was a fucking stripper or whatever. You got that skill, you got that confidence from being a stripper. And Matt, you will never let yourself fall to the bottom. You did that when you were at the bottom and got yourself out the bottom.
And
You
you take
didn't-
it to the grave.
You know, a lot of times you go to it when you're at the bottom, but then you find pleasure in the bottom of that world, and then you can't get out of that
Yeah.
bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're making money, but now you done picked up some sort of addiction that costs just as much.
Yeah.
You make 10,000 a week, but now all of a sudden you buy Gucci every other week too. So it's
Exactly.
like, you know what I'm
So
saying?
now you got to stay there.
So now you gotta
Right,
stay
yeah,
there
support
because
your habit, yeah.
yeah, because you now you living in a luxury apartment that's fucking $2-3 grand a month.
you're
You know what I'm
stuck.
It's true. You have a lifestyle.
Instead
yeah.
of just staying
Mercedes
at the level
payment.
you were at and just
That's what I would do. Shit. Just
Right.
buy a regular house.
right.
I don't need a mansion.
So yeah, like the chicks
Save
that
more
do
money.
that, and even all chicks of all levels that are strippers, bro, they don't retire, bro. You can't be with a chick who used to strip, and the bills not get paid that month.
Facts.
She's like, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back. And long
I know
story
who to
short, when I lived with one, we were coming on hard times, and it's like, I fuck with her forever, bro, because like we were a team, bro. Like because niggas was broke. This is when you were watching my dog too. When I was out there. Nigga, it'd be
Nevin?
times, huh?
Nevin?
Yup. It'd be time when it would be in those 8 months that I was out there, it was maybe 2 months that was rough for both of us. And I was like, look, I'm gonna flip something. You know what I'm saying? This is how much we need. It wasn't even, we're not going 50-50 no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know when 50-50 goes out the door, you and the roommate come to an agreement that these are the numbers we have to hit. It don't matter.
We gotta do whatever it takes.
It don't matter who. It don't matter how much I contribute.
Bring
Nigga,
whatever you can.
Bring what you got.
We have to hit this number.
We have to hit this number.
But I'm gonna come up with my half.
Right.
I'm gonna and we got to eat too.
Right.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
I gotta eat.
Yeah.
So-
Because we already can't hit this, but what we gonna eat either? So and what we gonna do for gas? So
Right.
there was like 2 months when I was like, look, I know how I can get some money. I'll cover that. Don't worry about that. And she was like, I'm gonna go do something, and I'll have the fridge full tomorrow. Nigga, I be gone for 2 days. She be gone for a night or two. Nigga, the next morning, full groceries.
Bitch
Nigga.
was full.
Full. I'm sending her a text. We good.
Yeah.
The bill has been paid. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, yeah, bruh. But strippers don't retire, bruh. You can't hit rock bottom. Nothing just happens.
Right.
So I know how to.
That's true.
Yeah.
I know how to go. I know how to stay up all night one night and make $2,000 to $5,000
Yeah.
and not
Facts.
fuck nobody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like I don't have to do it in the city.
Right.
I'll drive to Charlotte tonight
Exactly.
and I'll come back in the morning.
Exactly.
And be
Where
lit.
nobody knows me.
Where nobody knows me.
Right.
Have a good ass night, get that money, and come back cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is
Good.
she? Like, now, does age play a role into it? Like,
What, a
is there an
stripper?
age limit? Like, if
Well,
she was
I feel
50,
like it's
would
kinda-
she
I
be
feel like it's
still?
based on like attraction. So I
Yeah.
feel like
Based off
it kinda
attraction,
does.
yeah.
Age
like,
don't matter.
Yeah.
Age don't matter?
Age
Okay.
don't. Well, and that's the thing that I realized later in life after living. I've actually lived with 2 women who worked in the industry, but that's what I've learned later in life. After living with women who've worked in the strip clubs, is that it doesn't even matter on looks either,
Oh, really?
because if you have the pole skill,
Oh, okay.
if you have the skill, we don't care what you look
We
like.
don't give a
We don't
fuck.
give a fuck.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like when you are elegant on that pole,
Yeah.
Right.
we don't give a fuck what you look
Yeah,
like.
You're
that's
making
true.
that
Yeah.
shit look beautiful.
If you making it look
Get your
good,
ass up there.
there
Yeah,
are
it's a
people.
skill.
It don't matter who you are because we all just respect it.
Yeah.
Right.
When you see a girl just graceful, moving up and down, just
Yeah.
It's
With
crazy.
one leg and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
you
just-
can't help it but be like, damn,
these
her core
you're
strength
like,
has got to
yeah,
be crazy.
you're like
Yeah.
you were at your peak of physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
your face. You were
Right.
doing beautiful things up there.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're right. No, I
yeah.
agree.
So
Yeah, at a
those.
certain point,
okay.
you're like appreciating the performance.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
worse
yeah.
than
I'm
a sorry
just-
ass performance.
I'm
Yeah.
just
That is
watching the
really-
art
Your
form.
thirst completely goes away. And you're just like, man, this is
Yeah.
For
mad
100%.
Yeah,
You're-
you're
I'm
like,
not paying you off. That's exactly what it is. I'm not even throwing money at you off my thirst of how attractive or
Yeah.
good you shake your ass. I'm throwing it off of purely,
performance.
It's an
purely
actual
your
show.
skill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
Purely
there be
your
some
skill.
bad ones, drop dead gorgeous ones, but they're trash up there.
Trash.
And you'd be like, this is
Yeah.
boring.
All
Get
they
her
really
off.
do,
Think
all
they're
they really
floating
Get her
doing,
off the stage.
all they really doing is twerking,
Yeah.
shit that we've seen in the regular club.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
So-
we can see on for free on our
Or we can
phones.
see you on free.
Exactly.
Exactly. So it's but yeah, you see a girl go up there and put on a show,
And
you
impress
like,
you,
you
Yeah.
like, nigga.
Yeah.
I got to give it up to
Yeah,
this.
you can have that.
You can't
Yeah,
help it,
you can
yeah.
have it. Like, yeah, you worked for that.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. So, yeah, I worked with, not worked with, but one of the girls that I know.
Worked with that. It's like,
Right,
oh, shit,
right.
really?
But
You
one
were
of
the
the
pimp, you
one,
went into
one,
business.
one of the two, one out of the two that I'm talking about was a pole magician.
Oh, word?
Nasty nigga, nasty
Damn.
nigga. Gosh, she was nice, bruh. Nice, bruh. Like, we had a pole in our living room,
Wow.
and I mean
Gotta
her.
practice.
That's convenient,
Her
bro.
core strength. Let me tell you the most lit shit about living with that one though. Let me tell you what the most lit shit was when she started getting back in there, dipping back in there. This was another one of her hustles. That's a physical activity. She would give these girls personal work. She would do personal workouts with these chicks
Oh.
at the crib. So some days I come home and there'd be 2 fine ass strippers.
Doing strip
Doing that
aerobics.
shit.
God.
They
Exercise?
be in there
Like that?
Going crazy.
going crazy. And she got the music going, and I'm just like going upstairs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
She over there working. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Teaching them shit on the pole, because they everybody respected her skill on the pole.
Yeah.
So every so often that shit was lit.
She
Like
charging them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She would get
man.
like 50. She would get like $50 a session type of shit,
That's
or
amazing.
like 60 or 70 an hour, or like 50 a person an hour. So
That's
she'd
amazing.
If she'd do a 1 hour session, so she'd make $100 an hour, or do shit like that. And
Yeah.
our living room wasn't big, but it fit, and it was enough to where it was her and 2 other girls.
Yeah.
We can get 3 people in there to where they can move around, work out, and work the pole.
Yeah.
That's
I
lit.
definitely remember the pole. I remember the
Yeah,
pole.
yeah.
I remember seeing the pole.
We in that bitch. We'll move the fucking furniture off to the side,
Yeah.
and they be in there working out, bro.
What club
Nice.
did she work in?
She used to go out of town too.
Oh, word.
Yep.
She didn't work around
That's how
here.
you do it.
No, I was living in Mebane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
so I
they're all
was,
out
I
of
was
town
already
living
not
there, yeah.
here. You either go to Raleigh, Durham, or you go to Greensboro or Burlington
That's perfect.
when you live in Mebane, because
That's perfect.
Nobody know where you at.
Because
Yeah.
Mebane's the perfect middle.
Meban's the perfect place for a stripper to live.
That,
It
low
kinda
key,
is, actually.
low key. It really is, bro.
Hide out.
It really is,
Yeah.
because even
Stripper hideout.
because even and Fayetteville, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I heard they be getting money in Fayetteville. I heard the military niggas be paying that bag.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Just drop their
so,
whole
yeah,
check.
I know
how
a couple-
horny they probably are.
Yeah, I met a couple
true.
girls in Raleigh that have danced, and they always go to Fayetteville to dance. They never
Yeah.
dance in Raleigh.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Or they go like to the Outer Banks and shit,
yes,
cause it be lit out
yes,
there.
they do.
They are
They
throwing
do.
money out there.
They do.
boy.
They are, bruh.
It's a pure gold out there.
Yeah,
Wilmington.
yeah,
Get it
and
Yeah.
yeah, Wilmington and shit.
Wilmington.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, bruh. Yeah. Shout out to the strippers
Shout out to the strippers.
out here making.
Yeah.
You were talking about making prostitution legal earlier, but
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sex
yeah,
workers.
that's
Yeah.
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
sex
Like,
work.
Just for convenience, you know.
Just for convenience.
Fast food, fast sex.
Fast sex.
We
Oh no, real quick, just
Go ahead.
one last thing about the Drake album.
Oh, that's right. That's what
Well,
we were
that's what we were
about.
talking about earlier. And then,
we did get a good 5. We did get a good 10 minutes on that.
that's
album,
true. No.
So that's
I,
fine.
No, I was just gonna ask. Do you think what he was trying to do is the sort of like Donald Glover thing, where it's like, you know,
Oh,
he made
like-
hip hop albums and then
Like This Is America.
Daylight.
Yeah.
All the, out of nowhere,
Yeah.
that whole album where it wasn't hip hop, it
I
was
feel
a
like a
soul
lot of
album.
artists try to do that. They they try to step outside of their own shit.
Yeah.
And just to challenge themselves. I feel like Drake
Yeah.
was trying to challenge himself
Right.
and also put us on to whatever the fuck he's listening to at the
True.
moment.
Oh,
True.
Yeah.
And I mean, he said, you saw what he said about all the hate
No.
that the album is getting.
Oh no, I didn't see
he
he
was like,
spoke on it.
he was like, it's okay if you don't get it. Like, you just gotta catch up. We're already caught up on some bullshit.
What, like 5 years from now, they'll be
Right.
calling
Everybody-
that classic?
everybody gonna be
He's
spinning it in
basically
the
saying,
club.
he's basically saying you're gonna love this later.
Yeah.
Right, bro. Because honestly, think about anytime you're looking for a playlist, even on Apple or Spotify, the top U.S. playlist is run by hip hop. The
Facts.
international playlist, hip hop might be lucky to grace that.
Yeah.
That top 10.
Dance,
like
right?
Yeah.
the international playlist or the songs that are always internationally popular, it's rare when a hip hop song's in the top 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? It's like a mix-up of hip-hop songs.
like Wizkid, right? Wizkid came and did Dreamville Fest, right? Of course, they was out there going crazy for him.
Yeah.
Wizkid is international.
That's a
Wizkid is
fact.
bigger than J. Cole.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Nigeria's popping.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, he is big. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
but I think we're so ignorant to international music because everybody loves American shit so much.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
think everybody's
We don't
so
even
busy
have-
listening to us that we don't
We
listen
don't even
to
have
other
to.
people.
Yeah, that
We don't have to
even-
try. It wasn't until like 5-6 years ago when I was like, I gotta stop tripping and like pay attention to more international shit. Like,
Yeah.
but it's like we don't have to
That's a fact.
because we set the standard.
Yeah, it's just like what we
So
were saying.
much.
What we
Yeah.
were saying with like actors, American actors, it's hard for them to do foreign accents because the
Right.
majority of our
Them are
entertainment is
playing
just us
America.
watching ourselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the world is watching us, so that's why they can do our accents better than we can do
Better
theirs.
than yeah.
Right,
That's
They're
right,
watching
right.
Back to the Future and shit.
Right.
But we didn't grow up at whatever the fuck they're watching,
True.
Yeah.
or they grew up
Even
watching.
even our kid shows.
Yeah.
Even the kid shows, they
Yeah.
probably are watching our kid show. Like SpongeBob is global.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
they
saying?
know who
I don't know
SpongeBob
what their version, their most popping cartoon.
I be
is.
wondering
Yeah.
that. I be like, yo, what shows do these other countries have? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like,
that everybody loves.
Yeah.
That's part of everybody's life.
But that's why I like listening to like foreign actors and all that stuff, like Australian and all that stuff, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
I think I was watching one with this interview with the guy who plays Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's
they were just
foreign
asking
too,
him,
right?
Yeah,
huh?
he's
He's
Australian.
foreign, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Australian,
Yeah.
and they were just asking him about like, you know, what's your favorite band and all that stuff, and then he named some Australian band.
For
And
real.
he said they've been around for decades and all that stuff, and it's just like it's
And
just so
legends.
crazy. It feels
Yeah.
like it's a
And you're
different
like, who?
planet. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, it's
No,
so weird.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
really
whole
is.
world going. There's all this other shit going on in the other side of the world that we just do not have any knowledge. Like,
Man.
there's probably a Beyonce-ish chick
Oh,
over
there's
there.
there's
Right.
several Beyoncés in
In
several
every-
countries.
Okay, now
Right.
there's one open door. We
Yeah.
readily receive music from Britain, from the UK.
You think so?
Oh, really?
The
I feel like-
Beatles.
Oh,
Okay.
the British invasion. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, like
That's true.
Coldplay.
That's
true.
Like
Yeah.
like we casually just receive
Every once in a
Okay,
while.
so the
21
Beatles,
Savage.
did they get
yeah.
right?
That's a
I
familiar
always
joke.
forget that, bro.
Wait,
That,
what?
you,
That's
21 Savage
He's from
he's
UK.
Britain. He's from the
He's
UK.
He's
I thought that
British.
was a joke.
He's from the
No, it's real.
But like if you see him
I mean,
interview,
he's
he
like
sounds
American.
Because
like
remember
Right.
he was locked up by ICE.
Yeah, he been it for a
Yeah.
minute. Yeah.
Huh?
He was locked up by ICE.
Right. Yeah.
You don't remember
immigration
that?
people.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Immigration.
right, that's
yeah,
right.
that was when we all found out.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
None of
right.
us knew that, but that was when we all found
that's
out.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Where though? Like where?
I
is
mean,
he
he's
from?
American, but he was just born in the UK.
He was
Yeah.
born in the UK
Yeah.
and
Yup.
raised here.
He's just
He was raised here.
UK
He
citizen.
came
Yeah.
here when he was like 12 or something.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
I mean, shit,
Okay.
10 years is a nice little bit, though. You know, it's
Yeah.
11 years, 12 years in
Yeah.
the UK is still.
Exactly.
That's a nice. That's a
Yeah.
fully UK upbringing.
That's enough
That
time
is- yeah,
to
yeah, you
to
would
He
get
get
doesn't
a
have an
that's-
accent or anything
Yeah.
like that.
You
Yeah.
British, bruv. Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he's
yeah.
Idris out here. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Damn.
But-
Yeah.
That
and
is
it's just,
crazy.
and it's
I didn't know that.
It's just interesting how much he's assimilated to Atlanta, but at the same time, that 12 years old, that's your molding year
Yeah.
too. So it's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He probably pulled up with like a British accent, and people made fun of him and shit.
And
so he had to
Savage
get
Shook
rid of
that.
that.
He
quick.
shook
Yeah.
that shit
You know
so
what I'm
quick.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then within 2 years, you're in high school.
But
in
nowadays,
Atlanta?
it would be dope as fuck if 21 Savage had a British accent.
It
You
would
know?
be.
If he had only known, yeah.
If he had only
like-
known, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It'd be
21,
crazy.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Yo, that'd
He
be
would have told
so
them kids,
lit.
"Fuck you." Watch later on. Like,
Yeah.
niggas gonna love my accent.
Hey,
Yeah.
matter of fact, so my question when you brought up the Beatles,
Yeah.
did the Beatles get popping in UK first and then we loved them, or do you know how
I
that
think they
started?
did.
Or did
damn,
they
I
come
cannot
here?
Remember.
Did they
I think
come
did.
here and have their big break?
I know. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It
I'm
might have been
pretty sure
that
they got
last
it
one.
right.
It might be that last one actually, because
You think
I
they did?
never hear about the story of how big they were in Britain. It always starts with that big
Honestly, don't
Tonight
either.
Show. Okay.
Yeah, we always
Yeah.
hear that
All
story.
I always
Yeah.
hear from is this talk show, whatever talk show it was, and it was like their big breakthrough
Their big,
moment.
yeah. their
And then
first
that's
viral
when
moment
everybody
or
got
whatever.
introduced to the Beatles, and then from ever
From
since,
then on that, they
yeah,
were-
they became
yeah,
I
the
guess
Beatles.
every like UK artist has like their UK story and their American story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that is a lot of international artists because like those Nigerian artists, like you were saying,
Yeah.
these Nigerian artists are living just as good as Drake
Facts.
in
Yeah.
Nigeria
Facts.
Yeah.
and Jay-Z
Right.
and
They're the
Beyonce.
shit in
Right.
Nigeria.
They-
Yeah.
Right.
And they have just as much money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but they're just not
In
doing it
pounds.
here.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because the ones who can cross over because we are ignorant,
Yeah.
the ones who can cross over, it's like now they're just billion cajillionaires.
Yeah.
Like they were already
The
already
turnover rate for
multi-million.
money for them is crazy. 'Cause
Yeah,
like you
at
said,
that point,
if you
yeah.
get an American hit, that money spends
Yeah.
so crazy in Nigeria.
Yeah. Your money has
You are
been
like-
spending crazy in Nigeria. And now you have two countries that they look at you as a legend in.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
Like I remember, like when I was in Sweden, I was driving around with my uncle, and he was listening to some Swedish radio station, and some 80s song came on, but it was in Swedish, you know.
okay.
And I was like, oh, and it sounded pretty good. And I was like, oh, that sounds good. And he was like, oh yeah, this is like a classic from like the 80s and all that stuff. And
Yeah,
I was just like,
this some
Swedish
regular
classic.
shit.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I
like
just
other
felt
people have
so like,
classics.
wow, this
Yeah.
whole,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this
There's
probably
a
like
whole world we're not
like,
part
Rob,
of.
you're like,
You know,
why
like-
haven't I heard this yet?
you know,
Like,
it like it's a whole other world. Like
Yeah.
they have their own Motown. And they probably had their old 70s hits and shit that
Right.
we don't even know about.
there's so
Like,
much
Right.
more music that we could have tapped
Yeah.
into.
Right.
that we will
missed
never
out
know.
on.
We'll live and die never
Yeah.
knowing
It sucks.
shit.
Well, a lot more people that aren't from America speak English than vice versa. So that's the
Yeah.
other thing, too.
Oh, that's it.
Amer-
Yeah, that's true.
Americans
English
speak
is the second
yeah.
language for everybody,
Yeah.
except we don't have a second language.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't
We don't
Right.
have
Wasn't
a
it
built-in.
Spanish?
have one.
Facts.
Yeah, wasn't it Spanish?
Not-
I'd say, well, I mean, I'd say
I
like
would-
some
I would-
people
At some
learn it,
point.
but
I would
it's
say
not
based
really-
off of numbers, but it's
Okay.
not like
It's an elective for us still.
it's exactly. Yeah, it's an
Like a
elective.
choice,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's still a choice. Like,
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of times, like people from two different countries, they communicate with each other through English. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes,
You have like,
yeah,
You have like an Indian person and like a Russian person.
yeah.
They'll talk English to each other to
Because it's
understand each
required
other.
that they learn
Yeah.
English
Yeah.
in their schools.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because English is something that's taught in elementary school and, like you said, in most countries.
Exactly.
which is really-
Yeah.
And then at some point they get to where they get to choose pretty much. Like, you know, like if you're like a 30-year-old, if you're a 30-year-old or 40-year-old Russian that has really bad English, it's because you just don't give a fuck about English.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're just like, bro, I speak Russian. I'm Russian.
That's
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Right. You're
just like
conservative.
how I'm an American, I speak English.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't. I haven't learned Spanish. I'm sorry, even though I'm
Exactly.
sure it would help me out greatly.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's just you get to that point at that. Yeah, when you're like that age.
Yeah. And there's so many cultures in America anyway, the melting pot shit. So it's just
Yeah.
like
Facts.
we don't have one cohesive culture.
Facts.
Yeah. Now speaking on niggas getting money off of music, T-Pain said that T-Pain is did an interview. I wish I remember.
Shorty.
I want to say it was Full Send interview. Was it the Full Send
Yeah,
podcast?
it
It was
was
Full
Full Send,
Send.
wasn't it?
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah. So
Full Send's
T-Pain,
been interviewing everybody.
they've been
bro.
going crazy.
Full
I ain't gonna
Send.
lie. That's
That's when they got the Trump interview. Ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
another brand that's been going stupid for the last
That's
6
insane,
months.
man.
But T-Pain did an interview with them. He said he's making more money off of Twitch than his music in the last 4 years.
I'll tell you, Twitch.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going crazy on
He's
Twitch.
going crazy.
Twitch is-
And the
Twitch
thing
is
about
crazy.
the Twitch is like he is playing video games, but he also has that show. He also has that
Yeah.
podcast.
He has
Doesn't-
a
Does he
podcast.
put it on Twitch?
Yeah.
So it's
He'll
like
just be on
so
Twitch
that's why.
talking.
That's what
He'll
I'm
play
saying.
Video games for a bit, but then he'd be up there talking.
That's
singing,
how
making beats and shit.
That's how most people's Twitches have turned into
Yeah.
recently. Like it did start, and it's still the hub for gameplay.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think you know why I think it turned into that because they were the first to be able to handle live streaming gameplay so well. I think that niggas was like, well, shit, nigga, we about to start streaming from this bitch
Yeah.
since you can handle all these other servers.
Right. Might
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, we might as well I might as well never cut it off.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, and that makes sense, bro.
Yeah.
That he's getting more money on his Twitch, playing games, doing his podcast, just chilling, doing T-Pain.
Right.
Because the thing about Twitch, when you get that subscription based relationship established with your audience, that's when you.
Yeah.
Really.
That's why, yeah. That's when you really start getting it in. That's why I want to start the Patreon. That's why I
Yeah.
want to do the Twitch and
Yeah.
shit. Because,
Hell yeah.
but on top of that, the subscription case also puts you on a nigga. You better have this ready.
Yeah.
You got to pump your content
Yeah.
out.
You
Yeah.
got to make sure.
You got to
which,
give him something.
Yeah,
And
which,
T-Pain is just like an entertaining ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
bro,
Yeah,
he's
he
so
is.
Like
good,
not
bro.
even when he's like just making music. Like just
No,
being
he's a
himself.
funny guy.
He's
Yeah.
funny as
bro.
fuck.
Yeah.
After watching him perform at Dreamville, T-Pain cannot come to North Carolina without me making an effort to go to
Yeah,
the show.
bro, I'm going to it.
I'm going. I'm going, bro.
Probably
I,
going.
I had a blast.
Yeah. No,
He
he
was
be
during his
having a
set.
blast, clearly.
Like this nigga's having a blast,
Yeah.
and I'm having a blast watching. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel you.
Now, do you-
he's so good.
Yeah. Now you think like when him saying like he makes more money twitching than music, is that saying anything about the music industry on how artists get paid?
No,
which is not
I don't think so.
good,
I
or-
don't.
heard
I
artists
don't
that
think in
listen.
his case, and the reason I don't think in his case is because he's always done his own production. He's always written and produced everything, not just for himself. He has so
for
many
others.
hits. He has so many hits all over the place
Yeah.
that.
So he was good even if he was without.
I think that, but I just think that the money they're getting off of Twitch is so crazy right now
Yeah.
that nobody can deny that money.
Not even
like,
music. Yeah.
No, yeah, not even music. It's like it's just the way the money is coming in because the way Twitch has it is number one, you have a baseline subscription, but then you also have donations constantly throughout the show. $1, $2, $3 donations, and then there's incentive to it. A lot of people when they do these Twitch streaming, the computer will read your comment out loud if you
Right.
donate at least $3 to $5.
shit. Right.
So anytime you watch Aiden Ross,
It's all about Discord.
Gideon, all these popular Kai, I can't remember what his name
Gideon,
is.
no, yeah,
Jivion.
Kai,
That's
yep,
what it was. Jivion.
Not sorry, not Gideon.
Gideon Kai is one.
Gideon Kai, the
this
AMP.
guy,
Anybody from
Deontay
AMP.
Wilkshire does it. I
Yeah,
think his
anybody
name is
from
Deontay
AMP,
Wilkshire.
Agent from AMP. All the
Yeah.
AMP members are all
Yeah.
Twitch streamers. But when you watch them, they're talking about their topics, current events, doing reactions to YouTube,
Most
doing
of
whatever the
them
fuck they
Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Doing whatever the fuck they want. And then you have, I'm a fan. I want you to read this. I want this comment to be read out loud. Like, yo, tell that gold digging bitch get out the room. So and they got a room
And it will
room
say
full
it.
of girls.
Yeah.
So people are saying wild shit, supportive shit, but donating $5 at a time, and it's just interactive as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know the person that you enjoy watching is reacting to your comment right now,
Yeah.
and
I
all
know-
you paid was $3 for it, $5 for it.
Yeah.
So
Now I have been hearing there's been murmurs of like burnout, streaming burnout that I've been hearing from like people who do Twitch, and all that
What does
stuff.
that mean?
Basically, like you've been streaming for hours and hours and hours, and you
Oh,
basically
yeah.
don't have an outside life outside of it.
Well, that's the
Oh.
thing, bro. I was into streaming.
Hassan, that guy that we were talking
yeah,
about,
Hassan
Piker,
Campbell. Oh,
yeah, they
Hassan
say
Piker.
Piker, yeah, he streams like all day, but
this
he
is
says,
the
yeah,
thing.
it is exhausting, but
Do you remember
it
when
brings
I
in
was
money.
streaming?
Huh?
Remember when I was doing streaming on that
Yes,
site?
yeah.
We're not gonna say what the site is, but
Okay.
I was streaming heavy, and I was getting money. I understand why.
Okay, yeah.
I was getting
remember.
money. I was
Yeah.
getting money, bro. I was streaming for 12 hours, nigga. I
Yeah.
made,
But
I
then
made $500.
24/7.
Yeah.
I was doing that shit, nigga.
Yeah. But then for
Entertaining people,
24/7,
chilling
And
with
having
people,
fun, you know.
and having fun,
Yeah.
having fun, bro.
Yeah, but like I
Meeting
said,
different people.
it's still
going
time.
crazy.
But how long did you do that? Like I
Nigga,
know for
Nigga,
that day.
what
He
I'm
said 8 hours
no,
a
no,
day
no.
is
This is
a
what
job.
this is
It's
what
a
I'm telling you.
full-time job.
No. This is what I'm telling you. I was
okay.
lost in that world for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in there. It
wanted
makes
to be
every
there.
day.
it makes complete. Think
You
about
wanted
this.
to be there. It didn't feel like a job.
Exactly. I
You end
wanted
up
to
with
be
this
there.
parasocial relationship.
Think about
with your
this. They have
fans and
everything that
whatever,
I
you
need
know?
except food.
Yeah.
They got everything that I need except food. I'm meeting new people
Yeah.
every day. I'm
Right.
making money every day.
Yeah.
I have everything that I need entertainment wise is
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I got to do is order food and go to the bathroom.
But Shane
Yeah.
is saying like people eventually get tired of that.
No. It's no. That's what
It's
some people are saying. Like, yeah. I mean, it
burns
it's
you out.
exhausting.
They're
Yeah,
over
but
it
that's
after a
why I was
while.
saying. Like after a week, of course, it's probably heaven. But I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
doing that for 5 years, or like if
Yeah,
you've
you're
just
gonna be
been
like, man, I'm kind of
doing
tired of this
that,
shit now.
or maybe not even just tired about it, but you still do it. But
No,
these
you-
people are just
I
saying,
know
like,
what you're
you're-
saying. It wears
it's
I
not
down.
think
weird
I think
job
what
now.
you're saying is people are burning themselves out
yeah. For entertaining others.
unconsciously too.
Yeah.
Because people
Yeah.
in
Because it don't
Discords
feel like
are-
it.
Yeah.
It's starting
like-
to feel like a job now.
Yeah.
Like
it's a
comment sections is like are
I
like
mean, it is a
always
job
brutal.
technically, but
But
Yeah.
I,
it's starting to
I
feel
mean,
like
but
one.
I get it too, man. It's hard
Yeah.
for me to it's gonna hard for me. It's gonna be hard for me to not make content or do a Twitch about something when I'm making $10,000, $20,000 a week.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And these niggas, these Twitch niggas are getting hundreds of thousands a month. They're getting money.
Oh yeah.
Let's
yeah.
look up the top Twitch streamer. I mean,
Yeah.
Twitch streamers are some of those people that are like, when you talk about new age people that are making a lot of money, they're making too much money.
Yeah.
They're making like
Yeah, they're making-
they're
yeah.
making where they're like 200,000 a month, 300,000 a month. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I think
You know
they're
what
the
I'm
ones
saying?
that are
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
they're
the ones
like
that
they're
are
doing shit like
streaming,
that.
gambling and shit now. So it's like they just
Oh.
sit there and gamble online and just got a Discord going and people go nuts for that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, be having 20,000 people in there watching that.
Yeah.
It's like the Truman Show.
Right.
It's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
go to sleep.
Right. When the reality is like they make money whether they win or lose. So
Yeah.
because they make money, they get a portion of their fans' losses if they gamble on
Oh.
certain websites and stuff.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of an ethical issue, really.
Yeah, that's unethical as fuck, bro.
Yeah. Like you out here, like,
Nuh-uh,
you're
nigga,
not
you
spending your
grown,
own
you know,
damn money.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
right.
you grown, you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Come over here and lose that money.
Yeah.
Facts. Let me spend that shit that you're losing.
This shit look fun, right?
Yeah.
Like but see, I'm not really into gambling anyway. But I don't know if it's like that.
They be getting
Yeah.
that. They be getting
I
that
do it for that.
crazy. They be getting that crazy monthly money. So Hassan made 2.8 million in the last 2 years, but that doesn't count. I don't think that accounts as donations.
Oh.
I think that might just be how much he's made from Twitch,
From
Twitch paying him.
from
Yeah.
from the subscriptions.
Okay.
That don't count how many.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? That they're just
Super
go,
chat-
they're going.
you know,
They're
chats or
super.
whatever,
Yeah, exactly.
whatever.
They're not counting all those $2 to $3 donations.
Yeah.
The
From
tips
the
and shit.
Yeah.
Bruh, this nigga Yuri on the No Jumper podcast. He's on a show with House Phone called Disconnected. But I had a feeling he was gonna be leaving. I don't think he works for No Jumper anymore. He streams
real?
all the time. He does these $1 a minute streams. The last couple times he did one, niggas had him streaming for 7 days straight.
Or $1 a minute.
$1 a minute. I
For
did
7
the math
days?
for 7 days because I did the math on it. I can't remember. I think it was like, I think you end up making like $2,000-$3,000 a day. Something crazy. It's like
Yeah.
it's like something
Yeah.
crazy like that. Like $1 a minute.
'Cause how many minutes are in
60 minutes
24
are in an hour. Oh yeah, so it's 60
So
times 24. Every day you're making 1,400.
God.
Every day you're making 1,400.
That's the yeah.
He was doing $1 a minute stream. So in order to support him, just give him $1. He add to the timer.
Yeah.
And they had a timer going in the corner.
That's crazy.
And he has little incentives like, $20. I'll do push up. If you do $10, I'll do 10 push ups or something like that.
Oh,
So
God.
niggas, or if you do $20, then I'll jump in the ice bath. Shit like that. So he's doing these challenges associated with donations
To keep the clock running.
throughout the stream to keep the clock running as well too. But yeah, you do times that by 7.
That's smart as fuck, bro.
You had
Yeah, that is
$10,000 in 7 days.
Holy shit.
And you're doing $1 a stream.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Everybody can contribute.
And the shit just never
Wow.
hit
And it never. He has to stop it.
Oh.
He has to stop
zero.
it.
Oh,
He not at 0. He has to say, "Look, yo, we have to stop. I've been streaming for 4
I'm done.
days.
Like, I'm
Right.
I
tired.
can't do it. I can't do it."
Then I
Yeah.
just,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just said, like,
Watch
you
them
can only
sleep
do it
and
for
shit.
so
Watch them
long.
sleep.
Right,
What's
right.
going on? Yeah.
People
But,
were watching
but
them
what?
sleep and everything?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was watching them
At
sleeping.
some
in.
point, there's a
But,
point where
but
it's just like, wait, I gotta go
That's
outside.
crazy how you can get that much money.
Yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah.
People just want to see you. People just want to watch you, man. You
That's
get a fan
insane.
shit.
And
You
support
get
you.
that following, man.
Yeah.
and it's one thing to make money off the people who don't leave the house, because those are a lot of people that don't leave the house ever.
Right.
They're just like fully invested in the content. And I learned that there's a big community of those people. Those people spend money. I
Yeah,
learned
they
that
do, they
when
do.
I was streaming.
Yeah.
When I was streaming, I was like, oh, there's a community of people who they don't have a social life.
Yeah.
I can never go back to live streaming
Straight
and I'm lit in
introverts.
real life. Like I got friends in real life. I got
Yeah.
I got best friends in real life. Not just I don't have just acquaintances or coworkers. Like
Yeah.
I have best friends in real life. Like you know what I'm saying? Like these people, a lot of I've noticed they don't have real best friends. Like when I met them on the app, they didn't come to the app like, yo, this is my day one. Like
Yeah.
no, but like this app, me and this nigga gonna be dope with or without this app.
Right.
A lot of these people, there was a lot of people meeting their best life friend on the app. I'm like, so I'm like, when I really started thinking about that, I was like,
Their life is that app.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
how you know,
I'm
yeah.
like, wow, this is really your,
Welcome to
this is
the
really your
21st
life.
century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, well, I mean, I just
what's
realized
outside?
that like, this was like a really social app too. Like, I can't, as fucked up as it sounds, but with people like that, I can't take nothing that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take nothing that serious.
Right.
And the level of seriousness y'all taking this shit, I'm like, what the fuck?
The
Like,
internet is
But
real
you have
life.
to, like you said, you have to stay in that character.
what were you before this? That was my biggest question for a lot of them niggas.
Right.
What was happening before
Because
this?
you're older than this app, so.
Right, bro.
Wait,
But
you mean
then
the streamer or the people?
the
engaging?
both the streamers
Oh,
and the
okay.
streamees.
Okay,
Like,
okay. Yeah,
the stre-
streamies.
But let me tell you something that's also crazy. This world has been going on long before I found it. Apparently, I meet OG people. They're like, bro, there's been people for the last 10 years that have always been on these live streaming
Yeah.
phone apps, engaging in communication with people via this streaming thing.
Yeah.
Meet Me. What's the one that nigga Jason Lee is on?
Currently?
Yeah, he got a big deal from them.
Oh.
And everybody's
Yeah.
adding a live stream feature to their platforms as well too. Like,
Yeah.
because for the last 10 years, I was hearing about OG apps. They were like, yeah, 5 years ago, I used to be on this app like that. Like that
A
was
lot
the
of them were like, yeah, we came from that
right,
app.
right. Some of them know each other from these other apps.
Oh, I used to
Apps,
link
yeah.
up with you
Yeah.
on that app.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them, motherfucker, I haven't seen you since that app.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so I didn't even know this was a world. That was even the thing.
That's how it is
Yeah.
on porn sites. The people that used to follow me on
regulars?
Pornhub, they found me on Spank Bang. I was like, hey, I remember you.
man.
You used to comment on my posts.
Oh,
There's a community behind
Yeah,
that
the
shit.
community.
I
Yo,
had no idea.
you really
Whole
need to start your
community.
OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
got a community
start
that will be
your
paying
Yeah.
you monthly, bro. You'll
Yeah.
be getting that bag,
Producing my own content on
producing your own content.
there. I go on there and feed the geese every once in a while.
hitting up these girls.
Yeah.
Anytime you get a little idea, hitting up these girls, putting it out.
I got a script.
Yeah, you got a script. They'll put it together, and you gonna make money off that bitch.
Yeah. That's a plan B.
I mean, once
Yeah,
you get
right.
some followers, man, it could be all bots. They could be talking to bots all day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what
true.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't even have to make this full time. This is a part time.
Yeah.
This is just some
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
This is just some passive income.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
You shoot
Like,
the-
shit, if
the-
Tarantino can love feet, why can't I fucking love lesbians?
Right.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you showing a lot of foot for free right now.
Shit, y'all like this? Just like,
Facts. Somebody's like, that waffle bottom.
Yeah, somebody like just take them off.
Yeah.
Waffle bottom.
yeah.
Those Vans waffle
Yeah, those
bottoms.
shoes on still? No.
Let's see. There are so many topics on here. It's like, and we're already.
Yeah, I mean,
at-
what Leon was saying, like, when we thought he was coming, like, he was saying there was a bunch of stuff that he wanted to talk
I mean,
to. Somebody
bro,
said something
all
about
right, I'm gonna
fatherhood is under attack, or
all right.
brother,
You said fatherhood?
blackhood is under attack. Somebody said something is under attack, and I can't remember who said
Black
it.
fatherhood is under attack. I know there was.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
saw some
Yeah.
shit trending where they was trying to cancel Father's Day. I've seen shit where
Is
women
that true?
What?
Bro,
Oh.
I saw a 3-4 minute video of a woman explaining why. Now, she sounded crazy to me.
Maybe it was Leon.
She sounded crazy to a lot of people.
I said something about like
I can't remember.
We got to talk about Black fatherhood or something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he said that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
speaking
And I
on
didn't know
that though, speaking of that chick, like I have seen videos on World Star Shade Room where like this one girl was really saying like, I don't think Father's Day should be a thing.
That's
Oh,
fucked up.
really?
Crazy, like straight up. She's like, I don't think men deserve Father's Day, but I definitely think women deserve a Mother's Day. Like,
Why though?
and she,
Right.
I can't remember
Why
where
the
she,
Why
difference?
though?
she had like a full 3-4 minute explanation for it. I mean, at least she articulated it. She sounded dumb as hell, but
She had a whole case.
she
like,
said
made a
it.
whole
She
case.
had a whole case, bruh.
Yeah.
As crazy as the delusion sounded,
Yeah.
she had a reason for all of it. And none of
I'll
it
give
made
that.
sense, but she was speaking confidently. though.
Yeah,
fucked
I'd
up,
like to
man.
hear it. You know, like
Yeah, I
what
wish
he
I could pull
saying,
it
like-
up, but
I mean, we don't even get treated that well on Father's Day. I mean, I'm not a father. I don't have
Right,
kids
right,
yet,
yeah,
but-
me neither.
But,
But-
niggas don't get treated that well on Father's Day
That's
anyway.
true.
it's not
Like,
the same.
Like
It's
here's
not-
another
like-
here's another
They just
necktie.
leave you alone and shit.
There's no,
Here's
yeah.
a necktie.
There's a necktie.
Here's a
Like
tool. Go fix some shit. Like, what? Like,
that's my dad's rule for Father's Day. He says, just don't ask me for nothing all
Yeah,
Leave me
day.
alone and shit,
Fact.
yeah.
Don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask me to do nothing at all the entire day. That's the only thing.
that's a
And he
fact.
was
It's my
like,
day.
and he was like, and that still took a couple hours for everybody to be like, 3 o'clock roll around. They'd be like, hey, so
I kind of need something.
is it? Yeah, I kind of need something. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not over yet.
Yeah. It's like,
kind of need some dad shit.
Not over yet.
yeah, I'm going to bed. Yeah, you can start that. Whatever you're about to ask me can wait till tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But we
that's-
need food, Dad.
Right.
It's not my
Tomorrow.
job.
I
Today.
guess you're going to the grocery store.
Right.
If you old enough, you got a license. Talk about little sister.
It's
I
not
know.
my job today.
Yep. So yeah, that's my dad's thing. But it is funny how like
Yeah.
most men really don't want. We don't want nothing extravagant. We just
Right.
want the ultimate level of peace that day.
That's
Yeah,
a
Pretty
fact.
much.
The
Peace and
father, Black
relaxation.
Father's
Rest
Day.
and
I think
relaxation.
Because it is kind of like the way that men are viewed now. It is like a thankless position. Like women ain't like out here like ranting and raving about their husbands or baby daddies.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, bro, I swear to God, right now, bro, I only know like I can count on one hand the amount of people that I know that have baby daddies or husbands that like I see their wife like really bigging them up
Yeah, that praise them.
on
and
one
shit.
hand.
Right.
I know way more
Yeah.
couples than that with
That's
children.
sad.
I know on one hand, bro.
The ones I see are usually white.
Exactly. and I'm keeping those out of my.
And
I'm,
that- yeah,
I'm
that's
just
why we
saying what
talk
it is.
about-
Actually, if
I'm
I
just
took
saying
it-
what
if
it
I
is.
take
I've
it
seen a
out of-
lot of white
I
white
take-
friends. They talk about their
Yeah.
husbands all the time. Put it on Instagram. They
yes.
Right.
yeah,
Open celebration, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, they love.
But
to
I've seen
praise
some
it.
black some
I've
black
seen-
women
but
as well.
mine is
But,
less
yeah.
than 5,
But I've
though.
seen a
Mine's
lot of
less
white
than
women. Yeah,
Mine is for sure less than 5. Like,
yeah,
and today all I see is a post. I'm not even talking about just the post today. I'm talking about consistently.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't
shit.
seen nobody post their baby daddy today, bro.
The people. I think
I haven't been online. I haven't been on the.
the
gram
one that
yet.
I saw. I
I've been
see
asleep
this.
for most of the day though.
I
so-
seen this one chick. She's like newly married. Like, she's so consistent all year. It's like I know she posted something.
You
I
know
ain't
it's gonna
seen-
be something.
Oh yeah.
She's so consistent all
Yeah.
year,
Oh,
right?
the honeymoon. You know,
She's like the woman version of like Kevin Samuels. So she's
Oh,
like
shit.
she be asking women like Kevin Samuels questions, and she's freshly married too. Like,
Oh shit.
and
You
low
know
key,
her? Is it?
I know her. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
know her. Yeah,
Oh.
and she kind of broke the mold because she had a baby before, but she's doing shit so well. I get it, dog. I get you. Like,
Damn.
you know why niggas will put a ring on it. Like, she had the cards stacked against her, and you could tell she speaks as one of the modern women used to be.
Yeah.
And like, oh nah, nigga, it's better over here. So she be serving these bitches up on Facebook, nigga.
Oh, okay.
She be
shit.
going
I see what
crazy.
you mean.
She
Yeah.
be posting little statuses, taking hard jabs, but she a woman and married.
So what can you say?
So it's hard to.
So you can't
They
say
be
that
in the
she's doing
comment.
something
The
wrong,
girls
yeah.
be in the comments. They don't go that crazy. They be like, this is how I know they live it in her comments. They be like, I mean, I guess that's your opinion. Oh, you pissed.
Right.
You pissed when you all you say is
Yeah,
that's
that's a
your
L.
because they would never give me that as my
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
Right.
I say some shit that I believe to a woman about women or about how I think it should be. And it's not my opinion. You want to debate me down or call me misogynistic.
Yeah.
But if they just but they giving her that and she said the same shit that I said, yeah, they're livid, bro. Because I know how mad
Yeah.
they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they won't argue with a woman and openly.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah.
If
It's
she
different
started
coming
preaching the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they be trying to cancel Father's Day. But shout out to all the fathers out there
Facts.
Yeah.
from- Yes.
remember
holding
that,
it down.
You remember that episode of Everybody Hates Chris? Was it Father's Day when
I can't
he paid
remember.
a bill and gave it to the dad?
Oh, he did.
Oh,
And the nigga started crying
Okay,
and shit.
yeah,
He was
I
like,
did
so
see
happy.
that.
Yeah,
That's
He's like, he's all about his money and shit.
that sounds like
He didn't know
accurate.
what to get him the whole episode, and he was like stressing about it. And then he just took one of the bills and like paid it with the money that he
Yeah.
had for
They
his
will give
Father's
the
Day
gift.
gift.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, I just paid a bill. And he like put it in a card and shit.
Yeah.
He was like, oh man,
Yeah.
paid a bill. He was so happy.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
dog. That shit real.
Yo, that nigga Terry
some of that
Crews was
pressure
funny as
off.
on that.
Yeah.
Remove some of that pressure, man.
Hell yeah.
That's all, like-
My kids paid one of my bills when I have kids. Oh
Yeah.
man, that would be beautiful.
Man,
Man, I would love you. That would be the best.
you can get no whoopings for a week.
Yeah,
Right,
for a
right,
week. Just for a
right.
week.
Just
For
for a
real. There really are a lot of topics. All right, so we knocked
Really?
out.
Oh.
We still got Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey broke up. We got Jennifer Lopez not happy that the NFL made her and Shakira co-headliners at 2020
my
The,
Super
God.
Bowl.
the Michael B. Jordan one, didn't we talk about that during the live podcast?
That
We
was
did.
addressed at the live
We
podcast.
did. We
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
So we don't even need that actually.
Yeah. And just like, their relationship and shit.
Nah, we can talk about some new shit about Lori Harvey jumping on some new dick though.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Apparently,
Who?
Apparently she's with Jack Harlow.
Oh my
Really?
God, are you serious?
Yes. Apparently she's with Jack Harlow.
Hey, I see
Well, I
it
quit
though.
paying attention, man.
She
I
has
see it,
no.
though.
She has no chill.
No chill.
She
at
has
all.
no chill. You know what I think? This is what I think is gonna fuck her up. We're gonna see how good she is for when she is ready to get married and have kids. If she can get a nigga to do that, that's gonna be one thing. But I don't think she gonna get a square nigga. I think
Yeah,
the
of
niggas she's
course.
dating are way too cool.
Of course.
She's dating way too cool niggas. You was dating Future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We weren't sure if you were dating
true.
Diddy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Jack Harlow.
Diddy
Nigga,
and his
bitch,
son.
bitch, you hot. Your niggas is
Yeah.
hot. Like, who the fuck is going? It's gonna be somebody in a completely opposite industry.
To being an
Yeah.
accountant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he might be like a soccer player and don't give a fuck about hip hop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Steve Harvey's gonna love that shit.
yeah. You think she gonna marry a white dude when she does decide to get married and have
Probably.
kids?
I can see it.
I can see it.
Dang.
I don't know.
After all that, just go to a white dude.
She
huh?
gonna get ran through by the hip hop niggas.
Mm.
But I don't think she'll do anything associated with hip hop. I think Michael B. Jordan was like her. I think she thought she was ready.
Yeah.
I think she thought she was ready, and then that nigga really put real pressure on her.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh nah, nigga, I need some rapper dick again. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot how fun it was in these
She
streets.
wasn't done. Yeah, she wasn't done having her
I
fun
wasn't done
phase.
in the streets yet.
Yeah, because Eve is like with a white man who is not in hip hop at all. Some
and
rich
Eve
white
is
guy.
minding her business for real. She's with
That's
a
a
billionaire. She's
Yeah.
with a
Yeah, she's with
billionaire.
a whole billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Eve was fine as a motherfucker.
Still
God
is.
damn,
Still is, yeah.
still is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eve.
Yeah.
All right, what else? Possible corruption.
Corruption?
How do you say? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. That's an animal.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Possible chupacabra.
Oh.
Wait,
The
let
shit
me
in
see what it is.
Texas.
Possible
the fuck is a
chupacabra caught on
chupacabra?
camera
It's
near
like a fucking creature, bro.
Was it
Amarillo,
some quality
Texas
footage or
Zoo?
something?
It was like a picture of one, like standing there, and like
Hold on, let me look this shit up on
Yeah,
Google.
but I need to see this picture.
it was just a fucking still
know what it
image.
is?
I don't think it was a video.
Chupacabra?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of stuff.
I've
about it.
heard about the chupacabra. I remember it was
Yeah.
5th grade, Queens. Because at the school I went to, it was just like it was like very Hispanic,
Yeah.
So that's when I heard about what the chupacabra was, and they said it's a goat mixed with some mutant. Supposedly, it's some mutant
Some wolf type of thing.
animal
Yeah, like
that the
demon
government
Oh, this
made.
thing.
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Like
The
a
government
demon
made
wolf.
and it
Yeah.
escaped.
Right. But I
Nah,
think
Jeff-
I think it's supposed to
Jeff,
like
it
suck
ain't
blood
no-
from livestock.
it ain't no-
This is like
Yeah.
1995.
It ain't it. It's
This
looking.
is some. These are like Bigfoot pictures.
Okay, but here's my thing.
Nah,
Like,
they saw one
He's been around
in
so long.
Texas
you
like
have to
last
come with
week.
some good-
That's it. That's
Yeah,
the one.
that's the picture. Yeah.
Come on, people.
That ain't convincing enough. It's
Yo,
it's
not even-
2022.
yeah, man, it's like it's laid
I'm sick
over
of
the top
Bigfoot style pictures.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's
You know
not
what I'm
all
saying?
behind the
Yeah.
fence.
Like ring cameras are
And
too.
where's the footage? Like, why is it just a still image? Yeah. I
Yeah,
seen
like
that shit.
ring cameras are too. If ring cameras are giving me this much detail,
Right.
Yeah.
why
Right.
your security camera so trash like
Right.
that? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Look like a
Why
cartoon
are they only
character.
hopping in front of the trash security cameras?
Would've got better
Right,
footage.
right. You don't never seem to catch it on no ring
Right.
on no HD shit.
Right.
Whack.
Nah,
So,
you
yeah.
saw the
Like Garfield.
the city where it was at in Texas. Like they tweeted and they were like, "Yo, if anybody knows some shit about this, like say something, cause we don't know what the fuck that was and we're scared."
It was,
Chupa-
it was-
furry.
How do you say
Yeah,
it?
if I said it was a teenager with a costume.
chupacabra.
Yeah.
Chupacabra.
Just coming from the furry
Chupacabra.
convention.
And then
Chupacabra.
the Crash
Chupacabra.
Bandicoot Twitter like retweeted it, and they were like, "Sorry, that was just me."
It looks like Crash
Yeah,
Bandicoot.
it does
Oh,
look like Crash
is
Bandicoot.
that what Crash Bandicoot is?
Nah, he's
Oh,
like
okay.
a,
It does
he's a
look like him
bandicoot.
though.
yeah.
An animal said to exist in parts of Latin America where it supposedly attacks animals, especially goats.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
sucks their blood.
It like
you
drains
said.
them. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's what
chupa-
I heard. That's what he was saying. It was
The chupacabra
feeding
is a
on
legendary
goats.
creature in the folklore of parts in America.
And somebody had a picture
With
of
its
what he might
first
look like.
reported sighting in Puerto Rico in 1995, the names come from an animal's
That's how
reported.
old I remember.
That's
Yeah,
exactly when you
so
heard it? That was when you
yeah,
saw it?
so it's
1995. I
vampirism.
said like 1995, so I was in.
Yeah,
1995, I was
vampirism.
in
Yeah, that's
seventh
what
Yeah.
Jeff
grade.
said.
I remember.
It's said to attack and drink the blood of livestock, including goats.
Yup, and it doesn't eat them. It
Including
just sucks their blood, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just like leave them all dried
It's
up.
that year and Selena's death. That's what I remember
Chupacabra.
about that year.
Damn.
That's when I first heard of
Damn.
who Selena was too at that
Yeah.
school. I was like, who's Selena?
It really looks-
1995 was a fucked up
It really,
Right.
look-
year.
it really
Right.
looks scary.
Selena died and the Chupacabra
and
came out.
Chupacabra came.
Damn.
And they dropped the Chupacabra.
Damn.
Honest.
Right.
So this is the thing. I mean, since it's such a rare animal, like there really ain't that many of them.
I
Like,
guess
you think
not,
they
man.
would've
It's
found
like
one.
Bigfoot. It's like the same Bigfoot thing, where it's just
Yeah.
like they focus
But
on
I feel like the
one.
pictures have been all over the place. I feel like a couple of the pictures have been something four-legged. This one's on two. I don't
You
know.
remember there
man.
was a
I thought-
video
yeah,
of
the I
one.
saw.
It was on four legs. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was running.
It was looking
And they
like
couldn't catch it, remember?
right. It looked like okay. That shit looked pretty crazy.
That shit was wild. It
Now,
was like
that
a dash
like
cam, right?
Yeah.
And it was chasing it, and it couldn't catch it. This shit was running faster than the car.
That might have
What?
been like that might have
Yeah.
been like a coyote with mange.
Yeah.
That might have been a coyote. I don't know.
It's like
But
these urban legends,
but-
but it's just like I don't know, man.
but like it's supposed to be like like it's something. I feel like it's supposed to be on four legs. I feel like it's supposed to have stripes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
They put out a picture back then. I
Right.
can't remember, but it did look some kind of
It's
goatish
mythical, though.
creature.
That's just weird that
It's
nobody's
definitely
caught
mythical.
one yet and put a goddamn goat in the cage so we can get some answers.
All right.
Or Bigfoot
You know what I'm
for that
saying?
matter. Like,
Yeah, man.
like
I'm
we've
with
been talking about
Bigfoot,
Bigfoot
man.
since
Yeah.
the 80s.
Right,
Yeah.
like
when
yeah,
are we gonna
like
catch one of these shits?
yeah. Put some bait
yeah,
out.
I
Loch
need
Ness
you to
Monster.
catch one.
HD
Yeah.
cameras
Lock
everywhere,
it in
man.
so we can record the entire process so
Bruh.
we can see what the fuck going on.
Exactly.
Study it
And then
Just
figure
saying.
out why we can't seem to catch them. Do they reproduce? What's going on with them?
And I'm always of two minds of it. I'm just like, it's either one, it's just these elaborate pranks that they use to just like keep our minds busy
Yeah.
on shit that's not even
Yeah.
important. Or two, it's like scientists do be experimenting. So it's like,
Right.
And they
Yeah.
created it or something.
I'm gonna be real. You know what? You know what I didn't like is that in Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, the werewolf. Remember when
yeah,
when Lupin
yeah.
turned into a werewolf? It looked like a
Yeah.
chupacabra.
yeah, it looked
Yeah,
weird. It didn't
It
look
did.
like
It didn't look.
yeah.
It didn't look like a
Mangy,
werewolf at all.
skinny,
Like
yeah.
it was weird. Like when he did turn into a werewolf, I was like, "What the fuck?"
It was
is
like a
that?
giant rat. It looked like a
Yeah,
giant
it was.
rat.
I was
It
like,
looked like
"Why
a
did they
rat.
do that?"
Right.
But
Yeah.
now that I see this thing, I'm like,
Right.
"It looked like a big ass chupacabra."
Yeah.
Right. Right.
There's only one werewolf.
So
and that's
maybe
the
that
one
was
Michael Jackson
Oh,
turned
you
into.
know what?
Yeah.
They might have done that on purpose, bro. Because
What?
it was the third movie.
Yeah.
It was that Spanish director.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Remember?
Alfonso Cuarón.
Yup,
Yeah.
he might have done that on purpose.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
It looked like that.
Like the chupacabra.
It might
Made
have been a
look like-
nod to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It might have been
That's true.
that was the inspiration of it.
Damn.
Like maybe when he described it to
Yeah.
the graphics people.
Yep.
Make it look more like
Yeah.
We'll
could
never
be.
know. We gotta get him on the podcast.
That would be a good question.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds like some shit he would actually do on purpose. That all makes sense.
Hell
Tie
yeah.
in like Mexican lore.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah.
Puerto Rican.
He might be Mexican actually. Yeah.
Mexican.
He might be Mexican.
If he's Puerto
Yeah.
Rican, it's for sure him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's. Yeah.
But they did say Latin America, so I guess it could be anywhere.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably just Latin American.
Yeah.
All right. So there are no evidence. There's no evidence of Trump requesting troops to protect the Capitol or Pensola.
Probably just Pence, no?
Pelosi.
Pelosi.
Pelosi. She denied it on January 6th insurrection. Oh, it's pretty much the run of the White House.
Like when they like attacked the.
I was like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, they had he was pretty involved, which I feel like we knew that.
But they're pretty much saying there's officially no evidence. So they're pretty. Long story short, y'all ain't gonna charge him for it. That's
Yeah,
that's what
pretty
you're
much.
saying.
Yeah, that's what it
Right,
is.
that's
yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah,
They have
yeah,
no
yeah.
evidence.
We know he was
Right.
we know he's involved, but no, we
Right.
can't do anything.
Right.
Right, OJ
Yeah.
did it, but you go, goddamn it, he's
Yeah.
outside right now. You know what I'm saying?
Can't do
Like,
anything.
right, like, because I'm over here like,
You owe us one.
right. New Blaze starring
Oh,
Another
whatever
crazy
his
name.
Blade.
Yeah, Blade.
New Blaze
No.
starring
Yeah.
Marshala Ali.
Mahershala? He's gonna be
Mahershala
Blade?
Ali. Yeah.
Mahershala.
Taking over
Stop
Wesley
it.
Snipes'
Yeah.
role, filming July 4th.
Good choice.
Starts
Yeah, that's a
filming
good
next
choice.
year.
But why
Oh,
couldn't
shit.
Wesley do it?
It's the MCU. They're trying to do something different.
Because
Oh,
Blade
word.
is a vampire and Wesley Snipes has aged
Yeah, he's
pretty
too old now.
badly.
And that's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Yeah, and vampires are supposed to look young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not young either.
Oh, he's not? I don't know who this
Yeah,
guy
he's
is.
not
I think he
younger,
looks
though.
younger
He's
than,
the father
than
of-
Wesley.
Yeah,
Wesley
He's
looking
the
old,
father
man.
of who?
He was in Moonlight. He was the father, the kid.
He was.
I never saw Wesley.
Yeah, but
Damn,
but he
bro,
was
I'm
in there.
trying to-
But I mean,
I'm
he's
trying
like
to think
father
what-
age.
I know
Like
you've
he's
seen
like,
this nigga somewhere.
yeah,
Oh, that dude. Yeah.
yeah. He can't be
sure.
that
We've been in
that
bad shit.
far.
For sure
from
seen him. For sure seen him in a
At
gang
least
of
a
shit.
7-10
did
year
you see?
He was in
difference.
some civil rights movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, it looks like Blade.
Yeah, he does.
looks like- yeah.
I
He
mean,
might as
yeah.
well. Yeah. So
Yeah, it was a
I
good
mean,
choice.
that was a good switch.
That was a
Yeah.
good choice.
That was a
Yeah.
solid switch.
if you're gonna
so-
pick somebody,
yeah, he was
at
the
least
one.
pick somebody who's like Wesley Snipes adjacent.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like the character.
And
Yeah.
does he look like a foreign nigga? He
Apparently,
don't
his
even look like
voice
he's from-
was at the end of Shang-Chi.
He's American actually.
the
and a
last-
rapper. Did y'all know he's a rapper?
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
It said is an American actor and rapper
No, I
in
didn't
a
know that.
career spanning two
Was he in
decades.
was he in The Wire? I don't know. It seems like everybody was from The Wire.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Michael
Right.
Jordan was from The
He
Wire.
was in-
Seems like every black actor
I'm
was in
pretty
the wire.
sure
at
he
the
was in
time.
The Wire.
True
Or maybe I'm
Detective.
thinking about Idris because he was. In
Idris
The Wire.
definitely.
He was in
The
Luke
Wire.
Cage.
He was in Luke. Oh, he was great in Luke Cage.
He was
the bad
he was-
guy.
He was in the Eternals.
He was the one who stood up and behind, in front
Hold up,
of
this
the
nigga
Biggie
resume-
poster with the crown, but it fit his head perfectly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was him. I'm
He
like,
was like the
he's
mob
gonna
boss
be
or
Blade.
some shit,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
No, I forgot how
Whatever
good
show you were just asking me about,
Yeah, he was a
he
savage
wasn't
in
in
Luke
that.
Cage.
The Wire.
Oh wait,
Okay.
never mind. This is 2008. Hold on.
Uh,
He was in Predators. House
the
of
Wire was
Cards.
like early 2000s. So,
Yeah.
so if he
Oh,
was,
these aren't in order by year. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still looking then.
yeah, his IMDb probably would have had it.
Yeah, it'll go on forever.
But-
He's been in a lot of shit.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I forgot how good he was in Luke Cage. That I was like really angry when he got
was a savage.
killed in that first
Bro,
season.
these niggas
I was
is
just like,
talking
oh
about-
shit! Like
They
he was a
did kill him kinda
compelling
quick, yeah.
villain.
And these niggas are talking about he was a rapper. Where the bars at?
Where are the bars?
What is his? What does he go by? He goes by Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali. Yeah.
You could use Ali if you wanted.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, you're talking about his rap name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's American though.
It says American. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't remember
He
hearing.
He
looks
was
like he-
British. Yeah.
I was about to say
'Cause
he does-
everybody's
he does
British,
look
right?
like-
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wouldn't
everybody-
surprise me.
yeah,
You never know, man.
I was prepared for that.
And he raps too.
Yeah.
Right.
Snowfall guy's British.
I'm really trying to figure out.
Yep.
I'm on
Uh,
this
Yeah,
list.
I'm
Star
always
Wars
so
guy.
dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Yo, even on Wikipedia, actor, rapper. Where the fuck are the bars at?
Yeah.
What was his rap name? Okay, discography. Here we go.
Discography.
I'm on Wiki. Two studio albums: Corner Ensemble, Assemble,
Mhm.
and Curbside Service, 2006, 2007.
Oh shit.
That's kind of recent too.
Hell yeah.
So
But
that's like what 2 decades away from.
What is
was-
singles? What's the single off of that?
I don't know because
Were there
Whichever
any
it was,
tours?
it
because it
couldn't
didn't
have been
even
big.
because I'm on Wikipedia. It wasn't even blue. I couldn't even click the album
No links.
to like there was
No
no
link
links
to it.
on the album to like
Yeah. Check
figure
out.
out.
So it got
each
no
song.
love.
Yeah.
You know what
Shit
I'm
was a
saying?
mixtape.
Yeah.
And he's just like, fuck this. I'm gonna be an actor.
He just got albums.
Right.
He
Damn.
got albums. That's it.
He made
Maybe,
a
maybe he
career
wiped
track.
that out once the acting thing kicked.
I'm
off.
trying to see if he's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
any
He was
popular
like, man, fuck this rap
features
shit.
on here though. Somebody that we might know. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? What you say?
I'm trying to see if he's got maybe like features on here, like Common or some shit. is
Oh,
on here.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
What
Right.
genre of hip hop was he?
His name is Prince Ali.
Prince Ali.
That's what he went by.
Damn, that sounds oddly familiar for some reason. Prince Ali.
Some Aladdin shit.
His shit got some stars next to it too.
Prince Ali.
It sounds familiar. Like I don't know if I've heard Kanye talk
like-
about
I
it.
feel
Or
like-
some
I'm,
shit.
I'm not gonna lie. This album cover does look kind of familiar.
Yeah, Prince Ali.
Doesn't that kind of look familiar? That album
A
cover?
little bit.
Kinda
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
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 Like I've seen it, and that's how both of them look.
Damn. He probably came out like at the.
Both of his albums look just like that. It's just a different.
They
shade
got the
of
same
red.
cover.
They have the same color, just a different shade of red.
He was probably one of those like underground, like when Boom Bapper was on its way down.
That's what I'm saying.
He
I'm
probably
definitely
came out
giving.
around that
I'm
time.
definitely giving like getting like Common vibes.
Yeah.
Like him and Khalib or Talib were cool.
Yeah.
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 That's what I was
That's
saying.
the Common album cover, yeah.
It kind
Is
of
that
does
what
look
it
like
is?
the
The B album
B.
cover.
Oh, the beat. Yeah, it looks like it.
Right.
The
It's the
side
same
face.
shit.
The side face with the hat.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is his other album cover.
Oh, okay. No, Prince Ali. I don't know if I've heard Kanye or
He don't got
somebody
no-
say
Yeah, I
it,
don't know, man.
but it sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I all I know is like he probably most likely didn't have like a hit, a radio hit or something like
Right.
that.
I will say
He was
Corner
probably like still
Assemble.
on the, on the underground tip or something.
Ensemble, actually.
Mm.
That's Ensemble, right?
Corner
Ensemble.
Ensemble?
assemble. Oh, yeah.
I think maybe it's
Oh no,
Ensemble.
no, that's not assemble.
Ensemble.
Ensemble. Yeah, yeah. It looks
Yeah,
like
I-
yeah,
maybe.
It's
Shit, I don't
ensemble.
know.
Yeah, right. Ensemble.
Isn't that just ensemble?
It's ensemble.
Ensemble. Is it ensemble? Oh, okay, all right.
Oh,
all
it
right,
is
let's make sure.
Ensemble. Okay.
Maybe I thought that for
It
a
looks
minute I thought I
crazy.
saw an accent.
I said Ensemble just
Yeah,
because it just looked like it had more letters. I just
Yeah.
added extra flair
It's
to
because
it.
the E's
Ensemble.
after the, and it seems like it shouldn't be the last letter.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Ensemble is like a group.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's like a piece. It's like a
Yeah,
like
it's a
musical
piece. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
All right, what else? I feel like we covered most of the.
Mm.
There's still a couple more left. The only ones that are left are Martin 16th celebration, 30 years later.
I saw the trailer for
June
that.
16th. Wait, what's today?
Oh.
Wait, it came
Yo,
out.
wait, what?
June 16th, it came out.
On what? On BET Plus or whatever?
Yeah, what was that
I
called?
saw the
No,
commercial. I saw the
was it
commercial,
BET or
like,
HBO?
What?
No,
No, it's not HBO.
Is it like is it?
The-
It's like I saw
Uh,
BET Plus.
What?
Reunion.
A reunion of the
Martin.
Martin show.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah,
saw
they're all
the-
coming
I saw
together.
the I saw the trailers and
I saw the
commercials
trailer,
for
like a
it.
couple of days ago.
Maybe,
and I was like, oh,
maybe,
shit.
All right, maybe he meant to put July
Maybe
16th
Yeah.
because I feel like all I've seen is commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw like one commercial and it was like before a YouTube video and I was like, oh shit, what is?
So is it a whole nother series?
I
Like
think
a
it's
whole
just
nother-
no. I think it's just one of those
season?
shows.
It's
you
like
know,
the Will Smith one. Where
Yeah, like when they all
visit
just
the
come
set
together
one
for like
time
an hour and a
talk
half
about the good
special.
old days of making the show, flashbacks.
Right.
and-
Yeah, I think that's all it
Yeah,
is.
but I think it's not gonna be on like HBO. I think this is gonna be on. I remember at the end it said BET Plus.
On BET Plus.
Yeah, yeah. Because I guess like Martin wasn't as
It
big
is
as the Fresh
BET
Prince
Plus.
to get
Yeah.
HBO status. I guess.
Right. Right.
Because I know that one was on HBO.
That's true.
It didn't have Will Smith money or
Right.
even
It did
viewership
come out
really,
already.
but people keep taking for granted how big that first Bad Boys movie was. Like
Facts,
in
bro.
terms of like I just remember. Man, we're talking about 1995 a lot.
Promotion. Yeah,
right, right.
Because that movie came out in
Just name this
1995.
episode 1995.
Batman Forever as well.
Oh,
The one with Jim
man.
Carrey. But I remember whatever movie I saw, maybe Casper, I don't know. Walked out of there, and I remember you could see like the posters, and I saw one for Batman Forever, and it was like the green with the question mark, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, and Jim Carrey's gonna be in it? That's cool. But I remember seeing the poster for Bad Boys when it's that ending shot where they're walking with the guns pointed, and I was like, I
When
turned
they're
to
walking
my
towards
brother.
them.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
white girl in the middle.
Yeah.
When they captured the bad guy and shit. I was like, wait, so you're telling me the Fresh Prince and Martin, who we were
Right.
in love with, like
Right.
their TV shows, they're gonna be in a movie
These niggas
together,
are making a movie together.
and it's gonna be an action
it's an
movie.
action movie.
What?
And it's gonna be rated R.
Right.
Like what
Yeah.
the fuck? We
Right.
were
Yeah.
so
An
excited.
action comedy. Like,
Yeah.
that's
True.
crazy.
Like the formula that would usually be like a one black guy and one white guy.
Yeah.
And that's another revolutionary thing they did. Before that, there was never like
Yeah.
a two black starring action comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ever.
because the biggest
Before
one
that.
before that, it was Lethal. It was like black and white.
But, like,
Lethal
It was
Weapon.
black
Yeah,
and
Lethal
white.
Lethal
Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal
Yeah.
Weapon, 48 Hours.
What was the one with
Beverly Hills Cop.
Eddie Murphy.
with Chris? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah.
What's the one with Chris? It was a Chris Rock.
not
Eddie
Kindergarten
Murphy.
Cop.
I mean.
Yeah.
Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy.
Murphy.
Oh yeah, Eddie
Beverly
Murphy.
Hills
Yeah, he did
Cop.
a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah.
Richard
he
Pryor
had a
did,
white
like,
dude.
you know, he
yeah.
did like a black guy, white guy movies
Right.
with the Gene Wilder.
Rush
Yeah.
Hour.
Yeah.
Rush Hour was after though.
Rush
Rush
Hours.
Hour,
Yeah.
Rush
Yeah.
Hour.
Yeah. So nobody
We'll
gives
just call
like.
Jackie Chan white.
We just go. Yeah, he was non-black.
Yeah, no, but we
Jackie
don't.
Chan will
guy
take
and a
offense to
non-black
that.
We
Yo,
just
he
don't
gonna
give
fuck
Bad
us
Boys.
up, right?
Yeah, it's
He's
just
gonna beat the shit out of us. Yeah. With
at
the
his
t-shirt.
age still.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Jackie Chan will be a threat until he is gone
Yeah.
That's
permanently.
a fact.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, like, just people don't give Bad Boys enough credit for how like groundbreaking it was. Just putting two black
That shit
leads
was
in that,
legendary, bro.
who had
Yeah,
two big
I
TV
honestly
shows
didn't
at that
realize how
time.
legendary it was either.
You know,
But that is true though.
yeah.
And the sequel was crazy too.
And they were
Yes.
there were comedians doing action. Like how the
Yeah.
that would be like, I don't know what like TV show is popping right now. What black TV show is popping right now? That's just a sitcom. I don't know who's the
either.
guy that just came out as gay. Gerard Carmichael.
Gerard
Gerard
Carmichael came out
Carmichael.
as gay?
What?
Yes.
No.
I missed
Where the
that.
hell you guys been?
Yeah, I didn't know.
I missed that nigga.
Oh, his special. He
Shane
came
with
out.
the
Guess
T.
he- if I say-
Oh,
Got
yeah,
the
it's-
special?
Yeah, the HBO. He
Holy
revealed it on his
shit.
HBO.
What the
special.
fuck? Are you kidding
Because
me?
I remember I was
Yeah,
watching
we need to
it.
stop going out, bro.
Bro, yeah, because clearly we're missing the good shit on the internet.
Yeah, I watched
dog.
it and he was just
you
like,
used to watch. You used to watch. Yeah, you
I used to
watched
fuck with the Carmichael
You
show.
see the show?
for a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't watch
really
it enough
enjoyed the
actually.
show.
But I didn't watch his show enough. But like, because he's talked about like how different shit it was doing for the
it
black
was so
community
good,
and, that
bro.
shit, and how
Yeah,
good it was. So
good.
I was kind of late on it, but
And
yeah.
I was late too. I started watching
Yeah.
it when it was over.
Oh, okay.
But like I saw like it was on.
I think I saw a few
It's on
episodes
one
when
of
it
the
was
streaming
running.
services, but
Yeah.
shit, I'm about to watch that shit on John again.
I think it's a
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, but he came out as
Yeah.
gay. He's been on Hot 97 talking about him being gay. He's been on
You know
the
what?
Jimmy Kimmel, not Jimmy Kimmel, but the Tonight Show talking about like it's coming out on
The
his
last
special.
thing that I have been seeing him do interviews, and then
Yeah.
I saw he had a hot take on, not a hot take, but a criticism for Dave Chappelle. He was saying that Dave Chappelle's legacy is gonna be summarized by transgender jokes.
Oh,
Oh
I saw
yeah,
that.
he was
I
just
saw
like
that recently.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He
shit.
said it like
Yeah.
nonchalantly, like he wasn't like upset about it, but he was
yeah,
just like.
okay, but that was the last thing that I saw from him.
He
But
was
then
like,
I
man,
have
you really want to
noticed-
die on this hill, don't you? Because
Right.
talking about that last special, it was just that was just the content. Yeah, that's what he was just talking
That
about.
really did throw all of us off, though.
Me too.
Yeah,
That's
it
why
really
I
did.
was disappointed in it.
Yeah,
It wasn't even
'cause it
just
was
the
like-
controversy. It was just.
literally just like
I want to hear you talk about shit.
Yeah, it was,
That's
yeah.
going on.
Right.
Besides this, yeah, it was like that's where it was kind of upsetting me with the Dave Chappelle thing is he was acting like one of those people who's like, no, I'm not mad, I'm over it. But and here's another thing, I'm still
Yeah.
talking about it. It's like, okay, you're clearly not over it,
Yeah.
But anyway, I brought Gerard Carmichael just to say like, Bad Boys, it would be like if him and when he had a show or something like that,
Right.
all of a sudden he's in an action movie.
Right, yeah, that would be
That's
crazy.
that's what it was like with the Fresh Prince becoming an action star.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or Martin.
Fuck.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Because
It
then
was
Martin
so
got
good.
Blue Streak and all that other stuff
Afterwards.
He
Yeah.
did, yeah. National Security, one of my favorite Martin Lawrence movies.
Is that the one where he said, I'm a federale?
No.
A federale?
No, that
That
wasn't
white
it.
dude in that with him, right?
Yeah,
Yes, it
Owen
was.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Owen
National
Wilson.
Security. I
He
could,
tried to pull the lady over and she kept slapping him.
I could
Yeah,
recite
that
that
was
movie
National
from front to back.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It is not that good of a movie. It's kind of a bad movie,
Yeah.
but
It's
I
like
love
not
that
one
movie.
of his top.
Everybody got
tier,
at least
but-
one of those.
But I love
Yeah.
it. Those like the ones where it was like the budget wasn't that high. It was up. It was up there.
It was up there.
It was up there.
It
It
was a little
wasn't.
decent
It
budget.
wasn't Bad Boys high.
Right.
It was
Right.
It wasn't no
like
Bad Boys
Napoleon
budget.
Dynamite high. Like we can
Yeah.
make some shit go boom, but it's
Yeah.
going to end quickly. You can't damage too much shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like
right, yeah.
one of them. You know what I'm saying? So like National Security was just so funny because it was just that was the one where he got pulled over. He had locked himself out of his car. It was trying to get his keys. White officer pulls up, thinks he's trying to rob the car.
Yeah.
But a bumblebee comes by during the traffic incident, and he's like, "I'm allergic to bees." And then somebody records on the opposite side of the car, and it looks like he's beating him with a nightstick. And this is right after Rodney King.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
really, then he's all lumped up and shit. But he got stung by the bee a bunch of times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like he wins all this money.
yeah. I remember that, I remember
The
that.
officer, you watch him go through hell because now he's a racist cop that beats black people.
Yeah.
None of his partners fuck with him. Like the whole
Yeah.
police precinct ain't fucking with him, bro. It's fucking hilarious,
It
bro.
is
And he's
funny.
like back to security guard, trying to build his way back
Hell
up.
yeah.
Goes to jail, all
Yeah.
type of shit.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
it
watch
came out.
that.
Shit that actually doesn't happen.
Yeah. But it probably came out
Like,
around that.
he actually
right.
went to jail after he beat a black person up. That
Right.
shit don't
Yeah.
happen.
Right.
Shit,
Unrealistic ass
you could kill a
movie.
nigga
Yeah,
and
not
just get
realistic
paid
at all.
vacation.
Right.
Yeah.
Far-fetched ass movie.
I mean, it probably
Right.
came out around that. As a matter of fact, I want to know this for you guys too. But for me, 1997 was a very pivotal year for me in terms of critical thinking, because like most of your childhood, you kind of just enjoy everything because. Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't know what's
Yeah.
good and what's bad.
There's
really.
no
It's just like-
quality.
Yeah.
There's
it's
no
just
quality.
Like
assessment,
everything,
really.
Yeah.
Even movies
Yeah.
that I know are bad today, I enjoy.
Honestly, it
back
was
in the day,
broken
you know?
into is it too girly? I probably won't.
Oh,
like
really?
it.
Exactly.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't
that's how
watch
it
the
was.
shows my sister watches, but I
Yeah.
watch Power
We
Rangers.
don't
Like
watch none of the
it's broken
girly
into
shit.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you weren't like critical of like writing and all that
I
shit,
wasn't
you know?
critical like
Acting
Right.
and all that stuff. But 1997 for me, that's when, because I was 13, and that's when that was starting to develop.
when you were
because-
like, I don't know about this
yeah,
shit.
that's the
Yeah.
year when I
Right.
discovered that, oh shit, there could possibly, is
Not
this movie
everything is
good?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw two movies
plot
in
is
particular.
trash.
Yeah, two movies in particular that made me question that it was, well, I'll say 97 and 98. It was Mortal Kombat Annihilation, me and my brother,
Oh,
the second
yeah.
Mortal
Oh, my
Kombat
God.
movie. Yeah.
Trash, bro.
Yeah, I got some notes for that
That shit
one.
was so trash.
I walked out of that theater. I was like,
What
was that good?
Yeah.
No, it was just like I knew something was off.
Yeah, it's like,
you
what are
know?
you thinking?
Right.
My thing about that one was like, we were so waiting for Reptile,
Yeah.
and he was trash in Mortal Kombat
And then the
Annihilation.
CG was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, the CG is so
And his part
terrible.
was like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
but I
And we
didn't
just
know
knew we were
that.
gonna see more Reptile in this shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was just like, that was the first one that made me question. But it was 1998
other one?
Godzilla movie that
Yo,
came out.
Godzilla
man.
2000.
No,
Yes.
no, not
Or
no,
was it regular
1998. It
Godzilla?
was it was 1998. It was that one
The
with the
shit
Puff
with,
Daddy song and
Wasn't that
Yeah,
Godzilla
the shit with
2000?
Matthew
No, I thought
Broderick.
it
in it.
was.
no. Godzilla 2000 was what came after.
Okay.
Look up like 1998 Godzilla movie.
Matthew Broderick?
Yes.
Yeah, the Matthew
Yes.
Broderick shit.
2000.
No, look, yeah, Godzilla 1998. And
I saw that and also felt like this
Yeah.
is terrible.
Yeah.
But I would.
I enjoyed it at the time,
the soundtrack is stellar.
but
by
I
the way.
doubled back pretty
Yeah.
quickly, and I was like,
Yeah.
"There's some plot holes here."
We love
Yeah.
that fucking
It
Diddy
was
song.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah,
whole soundtrack,
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Come
bro.
with me.
Yeah.
No, but for me,
It was like the Diddy song made me love the movie.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Oh,
They
that's
made
how
the
the
movie
movie
was
90s
trash.
was.
Even though I don't even think they played the song at all in the
They
movie.
played it like in the credits. right?
They used to do
Yeah.
that back in the day.
Yeah.
They usually it was in the credits.
Yeah.
But that's how the movies in the 90s were, and that's why I kind
Yeah,
of
the
loved
albums
it.
were good. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I was gonna say like in the
Oh,
90s.
here we go. In order. Here we go.
Yeah.
Every Godzilla.
Yeah, because it's like very green. I remember like on the
Yeah, it's just
the
like-
Yeah, I
album
remember.
covers.
It was like black and green.
Yeah, and it was and the CD like oh man, even the CD itself for the soundtrack, it was just
Yeah.
beautiful. I still have it.
All right. So you said 90.
It was like a black disc, right?
1998 Godzilla.
With Godzilla and
It was
green.
like
Yeah.
black, like
Wait,
a
what are
matte
you
black
on?
disc.
Are you on
Yeah.
Google?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
me
what it was.
now.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
This is all of them.
Yeah, you
This
could
is-
just Google it,
It was-
like, and then it'll just come up.
I guess it was 98.
Right here.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was around then.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
But that's one thing. I
Matthew
thought
Broderick.
that the name of the movie was like Godzilla 2000.
2000.
No,
Yeah.
he's right. That was 99. That was 1 year later.
Oh, okay.
Godzilla
The
2000.
2000 was a year later.
That was
yeah.
1 year later.
Wait, what happened in Godzilla 2000? Was it that bad?
Yeah,
That
was
I-
it
that I
fun,
blacked
or-
it. I
We don't
blacked
even
it out.
fucking remember.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I know I watched it.
We probably watched half of
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit
yeah, yeah.
and said, turn this shit
You're
off.
right.
Yeah, it was probably like yo.
Because
this
that's
is
like the
not doing
classic
anything for me.
Godzilla. Yeah, because that's the classic Godzilla that they used in that one. In the one with Matthew Broderick, he looked like the T-Rex.
He looked like an iguana. He looked
Yeah,
like
he
iguana.
looked like iguana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
a
looked
giant-
flat. He
But he was
like
supposed
flat
to
as
look like
fuck.
an iguana though.
Yeah,
Because they showed
yeah,
when he started out as one of them nasty
as
ass
an iguana,
Galapagos
yeah.
iguanas and shit.
Yeah, in the
But they-
beginning,
Uh-huh.
But
it
it's-
was like a fucking
it
was like a
bomb,
nuclear explosion
nuclear
or some
explosion,
shit.
and that's why. Yeah, so it was accurate. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one with the green. You know, but for me it wasn't. Oh, and I had that toy, by the way. I think I still have it in my
You
mom's
had
A
the
lot,
toy?
a lot of
Definitely
people,
had
a
the
lot,
toy
of,
Godzilla?
the, a lot of people
Mom's
had that
garage
toy.
right
now.
That was a
Damn.
popular toy.
Yeah, I definitely had that.
So I
one.
love
That
the
was-
market.
The chin.
of
He
it.
got like a chin. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the cover.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
cover.
one.
Yeah,
It
that
had a
shit was
cartoon
wild.
for it that year too.
Yeah, that was a cover that I remember.
But, yeah, but it wasn't like even the plot that I was like, I was like what 14? Like it wasn't the plot that I was like really like on. It was
The way everything looked.
Matthew Broderick's acting.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
when I started.
He was
yeah,
so trash in that
There was
movie.
some lines that he delivered where he was supposed to be angry, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I was
he
just
was so
like,
trash
and
in
even
that
at 14 years old, I was like, this don't feel right. You should
Yeah.
be.
Like,
Damn, I
acting
don't
better.
remember this.
Why did they
Do
put
you-
him in
do
that
you-
movie?
Do you remember this artwork for that movie?
Yes.
That
I don't remember
artwork
that
was
one.
crazy.
I just remember that
Yeah.
Godzilla font with the green shit around.
Yeah,
it.
this
Nigga.
this artwork was
That shit like defined the year
You know why I remember that?
1999.
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Blockbuster, yeah.
Block, this is blockbuster vibes for
Bro,
real.
that movie was
Yeah,
always
yeah.
out at Blockbuster.
With
bro.
the-
You
with
could never
the-
rent that shit.
with the big ass paper,
Yeah.
like like
Yeah.
a cardboard thing.
Yeah, cut out
At
whatever.
the
Cardboard Godzilla. when you
cardboard
walk in and
cutout.
shit.
Yeah, that was for sure,
I
guys.
Yeah.
even remember like when they were bringing in 1998. You know, because I used to watch MTV like bring in the year.
The
or
New Year
whatever.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
shit.
right. Yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah,
I remember
forgot about
Busta Rhymes
and they would
performed that
recap
year
the
too.
whole year.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes performed that year too because I remember Put Your Hands Up. Wait a minute.
That's
Oh,
the-
that's
God,
the
bro, that's
and
the
the
one.
album cover looked like
That's
that
the
too.
one.
That's the one.
That's the
Yeah.
one,
That's the
bro.
one.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
See, so
That's the one.
I will say like remember
So
we were talking about
nostalgic.
like maybe like nostalgic, but you know the movie's bad, but you would watch it anyway.
Yeah.
I would probably watch that.
I'd watch
because
that shit.
I remember the
I would
hype.
watch that
I
shit.
remember
Yeah.
the soundtrack. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I
Nigga.
remember how the eggs were laid so
Yes.
deeply,
It turned into
so
Jurassic Park at
deeply
the end.
inside this mall that
Yes.
no Godzilla vagina could ever get in there.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
fucked
Big ass
up,
dinosaur.
Yeah.
And they they fucked up Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
they
it turned
fucked
into
up
Jurassic
the
Park
movie.
really at
Yeah.
the end.
Yep.
Yeah. Just the eggs hatched, and then it's just like other little Godzillas going after them.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, I
that
forgot
shit.
she was asexual. They find out she's
Yeah,
asexual.
it would just lay eggs.
Yeah.
And it was just like the Raptors just
Right.
going on. I remember but bringing in the year, I remember like when it was like 1998, Happy New Year and all that stuff. And one of the first commercials that played was these people in a museum. And they were just talking, and then all of a sudden you see a shadow from outside, and you see the tail, and it destroys the building and all that stuff. And the marketing was great too because they never showed Godzilla.
They
until
never
the
showed
movie.
it. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was
That's
just the tail, the arm, and the
That's
legs
dope
and
as
shit.
Don't
yeah.
it feel like they do that with a lot of those monster movies?
Yeah.
Like they
Don't
Depends
show
on
the
what it is.
monster.
You don't see the monster. You just see shadows and
you
shit
just
like
know
Well,
that.
now with the
fucked
latest
up
one.
monster.
Cloverfield really was the one
Oh,
that really
hell
did it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hell
And
yeah.
then
It's like
see
you didn't
it's
even know
whack.
what Cloverfield was about until you're watching the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Right.
Brilliant market, and that's when
Yeah.
that's when the studios were starting to utilize internet.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah,
Blair
it's true.
Witch
The
too.
promo
really.
was crazy on Clover and Blair Witch. Yeah.
Yeah.
People thought that shit was real. That's why.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
thought-
man.
Blair Witch had
So
everybody
what-
on
Blair
shook
Witch?
boats.
The Blair Witch Project.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
I mean, but my
Yo.
aunt
I didn't
said it
watch
was
none of
real.
those scary movies, but
It's
Yeah.
because there were no like found footage movies like that yet.
Yeah.
right,
And
right.
Blair Witch was like the first,
first
popular
one.
one.
And they
So when
So when
advertised
you
it like
see
it
it,
was
you're
real.
like, nigga, what?
Yeah, you're like,
This
this
shit
shit real?
real?
Yeah, like, are those people okay?
And it won't know. It won't
Yeah,
know.
no
It won't know
special
big name
effects.
actors.
Right,
You've never
yeah.
seen these people.
Yeah, you're
before.
worried about
Right.
these people.
Yeah, this
Right.
ain't Brad Pitt. Like
It was
you're like, who are these
actual,
people?
like what you're saying, like found footage. It was
Yeah.
actual. They marketed it like we found this footage. It happened in
Yeah.
1995. The movie came out in 99.
So
But they were
it's,
saying-
it's way too close
Yeah.
to real.
Yeah.
There's
they
too many
set you up.
movies
Yeah,
out like
yeah.
that
Here's
now
the
that you're like,
footage.
yeah, this shit ain't real.
Right.
We
But
released
Blair
the
Witch
footage.
was the first one, and
Yeah.
you thought that shit was real. Especially me being fucking 11 years old when
Yeah,
that
I was
shit
a kid
came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
in my mind, I'm like, holy shit, is this real? But you had actual adults thinking, yo, this shit might be real.
Yeah.
Because
it
there was no
the
movies
first
out like
two,
that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that movie scared me from going into the woods for like a
Boy.
good year.
I was scared of
Yeah.
trees. Like,
Yeah.
not even in the woods.
Yeah, you see some shit
I don't even
dangling
wanna
in a
look at the
tree,
bro.
And you know,
like,
I was a
you see some
camcorder
stick
kid. You know,
figure
like
hanging
yeah,
there.
that
somewhere.
shit had me on shook mode, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
So going into
Damn.
camcorder with the woods was a no-no for,
Yeah,
for a
nah,
year.
man.
Yeah.
This is crazy because we did this whole episode like the glory days of the Joe Budden podcast. You're
right.
Maul.
Oh
Why,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
Maul,
yeah.
by the way.
on the
You're
thing.
Maul. I should be sitting there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
like
that's
to
right.
be Joe, Rory.
That's right. Yeah.
And then one of Leon would be
Behind.
the motherfucker's name behind the
he
camera.
was here, right?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
here, yeah.
I forgot his name though, but I know who
You
you're
know what I'm
talking
talking
about.
about. Parker.
Yeah, Parks.
Parks.
Yeah. Parks.
Parker.
Parks.
Yeah, all I'm missing is a soundboard. Y'all think this is a
Yeah.
soundboard? This is just there's no sound effects in this bitch.
Right.
Yeah. Man, I haven't been tuning into new Joe Budden.
I still watch the clips. I don't watch full episodes anymore.
Yeah.
That's all I ever see
But I
clips
still
on.
watch clips very rarely. I'm not
Because
gonna
even
lie.
just saying that is crazy how something can be nostalgic just after
yeah,
like 5
yeah,
years.
like that is a nostalgic. Like this is a nostalgic setup.
Yeah, because that was like
Yeah.
2017. I was really watching like Joe Budden podcast heavy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Every episode, and
Yeah.
because his was the first. Him and Joe Rogan were the first long 2.5 hour what we fucking did today podcast
Yeah.
that I started subscribing to,
Yeah.
and I never finished all of them all the time, but I always listened to at least half of
Yeah,
them.
at least most of it.
half to 3/4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
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 Let's get out of here because
All
we're at 2:30 essentially. Once I shave up
Yeah.
10
What?
minutes, but
Yeah.
It doesn't even seem like it's been that long.
That's
Yeah.
how-
Well, you
that's-
just got
yeah,
here.
it's just fun.
well, you know, we do this professionally.
And you just got here.
We're professional. He
We were
probably
doing like
only
an hour
missed
and a
like
half.
30 minutes though.
Time flies when
Oh,
you're
did
having
he?
fun.
Oh, really?
That's
Oh.
right.
Let me see what time he gets here.
Damn. I thought he came in like an hour in. or
You
something.
told me you were on the way
Or yeah, maybe
hour
like
15
50
minutes
something.
ago. So
Oh, word.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, we probably did 40, 50 minutes
Okay.
without you.
You're right. Okay. All right.
But yeah, we out of here, yo. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything the 3 Oak Podcast. Oh, let them know where they can find you, Richie.
At It's Richie on Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow
you know.
me.
Yeah,
I'm lit.
follow.
Yeah.
Anybody who loves a Drake album, follow him for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, then. We'll holler at y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah.